Welcome to the misfits, the I ones in the mix. Life and pure insanity, but that's the spark that makes us click. We ain't your normal now, we break the mold clean, turning chaos into color, making something sharp and seen. Yeah. We the grinders, the thinkers, keep pushing through the red line. Turn a wild ass idea to something solid by the deadline. We dissect the problem, then we build it back with care. Find a way through every wall by pulling wisdom from the air. Friendships like a family, yeah, we argue, clash, and fight. Still we learn each other's edges and we grow from every night. Different minds, same mission, everybody brings a flame. And somehow all that friction only makes it shine the same. We the fabulous of them all, too loud to ever hide. Standing out, never apologizing for the way we ride. Even found love in the middle of this chaos and this mess. Yeah, cause when you live inside the storm, you find beauty in the stress. We celebrate the small wins. We survive the heavy days. Hold each other through the doubt and through the mess in all the ways. Every laugh, every tear, every scar we choose to wear gets stitched into the story that we build together. That you never know who you gon' meet, what wounds they still are carrying, or how one real connection can make your whole world start unworrying. Some come in with laughter, some with scars they barely show. Some are still learning how to trust, still unsure which way to go. But every story leaves a mark on the people that they know, and every honest conversation helps those buried pieces grow. So give them time, give them space, let the truth come out to breathe. You might find a little healing in the things we let them see, but I'ma tell you straight, you'll never regret the time. Cause fun turns the memories fast, and true friends bloom and rhyme. Late nights turn into legends, little moments turn to gold, and the bonds we make through madness are the strongest ever told. Thanks to Redline, we came together in a different frame. Different times, different versions, but the vision stayed the same. Brought together by your thought, now we made it come alive. Built a pocket full of memories, let them friendships multiply. From a spark of conversation to a whole world we can shape. Every late night brainstorm, turn the chaos into fate. We were strangers with a purpose, then we grew into a crew. Learning how to build each other up in everything we do. We showed up with our baggage, with our dreams, and with our pride. That we learn to move as one while still keeping all our stripes. Thanks to Redline, the misfits rise, we keep on growing. Woo. With every risk we take, the deeper roots are showing. This is how we found our lane. Now tell me, did you know it? A place where every broken piece can help the whole thing glow. Welcome to the fabulous misfits. Step in, feel the glow. Come on inside, buckle up. It's time to enjoy the show, where every voice gets heard, every scar gets a name, and every wild little difference only fuels the flame. So if you feel out of place, then baby, you belong right here, where the weird turns into wonder, and the doubt turns into cheer.
It all started about 2 summers ago, picking up a wrench at the Godworks garage slow, where he met her, wildflower smile in the heat, Natalie and Mark Stone laughing. Boy, you're lost in her haze. Cut to later, him hoping he'd see her again. Only got glimpses rolling by now and then. And after Jimmy's court case, they both rode out, took some time off, chased a different route. He kept building up his name, small town talk of the shop. Still standing 10-toed as a lawyer, never letting it drop. Many troubles come and gone, like a hard west wind. Lost lost good friends and good hands he'd never see again. But there were bonfire nights and chrome shine memories too. That old shop was the last place their footprints still blew. Then he got framed, they shut his doors down, held one last God Works car show on the edge of town. When the engines died, he just broke on down, lost his way for days, driving circles round the ground. Then Zach Fox called, said, son, you're a damn good hand. Dust off that suit, be the best in this land. So he pulled those boots up, stepped back in the rain. Small courthouse steps, big justice he'd bring. Slowly turned into the best lawyer in town. Phone ringing off the hook, word spreading around. Folks called him day and night just to ask his advice. Pick up on the porch watching farm road lights. Then a call came in saying, buddy, she's back. He dropped every case, heart jumping off track. Picked up right where they left off before, hanging out, jumping cars off the riverbank shore. Late night tailgates and mud on the road, off-roading together, sharing every load. She found her rhythm again, got the lost MC riding strong, while he kept his lawyer life rolling steady along. Then a big case rolled up like a black cloud sky. He fought for French's justice, never passed it by. Sat for days outside MRPD's front door, till justice cracked open like a screen door on the floor. Finally got a hold of Commissioner Harry Kay and got Captain Seth Brooks fired, sent him on his way. But word like that don't always end in prayer. A bounty hit his head, had to hide somewhere, so they never got to have that very first date. Two hearts on hold at the county line gate. Then he heard BT was back, kicking dust, raising hell, chaos in the canyons, stories folks would tell. One long quiet night, he saddled up for a ride, something he'd never done, just to clear his mind. She picked up on it quick, knew his restless road, 'cause she'd seen another man try to cross that load. So she tracked him down to the old shop site, where it all first sparked in the neon light. And there they stood where the grease stains stayed. They started dating, swearing nothing would fade. Planned themselves a date under small town stars, but the plan fell through like a broke down car. They ran through hell, made one wild escape, caught a late plane out, leaving dust in their wake. Now years later, they're back on hometown ground. Front porch mornings, crickets as the only sound, staring at blueprints of a farmhouse and some land, and a ring burning holes in the palm of his hand, thinking how he's gonna make that one day right, picking out the song for that porch swing She's the wind in his sails, his sun after rain. Never had a fight that couldn't rope and tame. Honestly, probably the best love he's ever known. So why not tie that knot and build a home of their own? He's just drawing up a way to make it all feel true. Bar light candles, steel-toe boots, and I do. She may not see it, but he's got big plans made. Gonna do it for real. Country strong, unafraid. 'Cause she healed up the scars carved deep in his past. She's that porch light glow that finally lasts. Now he's setting his heart where the good Lord can see. Gonna make sure she's cared for eternity.
I'm not doing too bad, guys. I do apologize. I just realized my fucking mic was muted. Tell you, I'm not ready for the shitstorm I'm dealing with. But I'm doing all right. We're getting there.
Your call has been forwarded
been
to
doing
an
a lot
automatic
of
voice
apartment
message.
shit the last few days. Alright, so let's do something else. What's up, Otis? How we doing, Dream Juice? Sorry, I was responding to a DOJ thing that you guys can't see. Right. We need to have a talk with Mr. Knight. I don't know if Mr. Knight's
Your
around.
call.
He is not. Mr. Winston was not around.
Your
I don't believe. So it did not come back to as much of a mess as I thought it was going to come back to. For some reason.
Hello.
Hello. Looks like there was all kinds of shit going on. Okay, well, actually, do I need to go to... We'll go to alcohol. Fuck, it did make some more alcohol, which is nice. But, how's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's doing alright. My hands are cold. I'm fucking cold. That's all it is. Los Santos. Let's get these fucking shit. Well, I mean, to be honest, for some of you guys that don't know, there's about to be a civ meet soon to address issues that we're having inside Redline. And I'm sure we're going to be dealing with that soon enough. So maybe some of the issues that we're having inside Redline will get addressed, and we'll see about getting some of those problems rectified. But it's a matter of whether we're going to be able to or not. I mean, me personally, like, we've got so many glaring problems. You know, things are being worked on, things are being balanced, which, you know, some people are being far too impatient with. We got OP's case that still isn't being done because we've got PD command that's being with bitches. And for better lack of a word, I really don't care whether they think I'm being mean about it or not. But literally, they're being little bitches. You know, the problem comes down to is they're upset that criminals are trying to get away. Like, they're trying to get that W, right? And cops are a little upset that they kind of have to give some leeway now because, you know, cops actually have to roleplay, just like the criminals are roleplaying. Why is the counter? It shouldn't be 0. Oh, it probably reset. It did reset. Hold on. I'll fix that, because I know what it was. It was 33. Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
You okay?
Ish.
What can I do for you?
I don't know. I was returning the call. You called me.
Oh yeah, PD still haven't sent over Discovery. I need to just get them to get their asses on it.
I will speak to Harry today and let them know they have 72 hours to get the stuff over to you. We will schedule the date. If in 72 hours you do not have the Discovery, then it will just result in your case being a win.
Alrighty. Appreciate.
Yep, not a problem.
Love you. Bye.
Yep, love you, bye. The Civ meeting is going to be in the beginning of May, and we're going to be getting that done. How's it going, Taco? I have not had a 50 yet. Let me go in. I've had a 10 and I've had a 20. 10 was Blackhawks and you were the 20. Now I gotta remember, did I put that through this? Member goal. Did I do it through here? I did do it through here. So if I take, okay, so I'm gonna have to take it off to a certain extent because it doesn't save it. That's what it is. Ooh, so what's 33? I don't want to math. Negative 33 equals 167. So we're going to update that. And it should update on your guys' end now. It should show to 167. It is not updating. Why is it not updating? Member goal. Let's edit this. I had to update the link, that's why. So I'll have to update the link each time. But there we go. What I did is I just took off the members because it's not, for some reason, it's not saving them. So I just have to keep track of it, is all. What was it going here for?
Here we go.
Oh, Jesus Christ. The minute I look away. Fucking hell. Otis with the 50 bomb. So Otis now holds the 20 and the 50 for first ever dropped in the channel. Holy shit, brother. I appreciate you so fucking much. So I'm going to notate that in just a second. Jesus.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh my god, that's the first that you now hold the first 50 ever listed on the channel.
Here we go.
You will forever have the first 20 and 50 ever dropped in this channel.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Oh my god. Well, I'm doing great. I'm doing real great.
Here we go.
You know what? I gotta do something special. Hold on. Let's go here.
Here we go. Here we go.
Shit. Let me find it.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go. Here we go.
All right. I have to do this right. I actually need to put Otis's full name in here because we're gonna shout out Otis, which is gonna be the underscore. Oh, if I can type.
Here we go.
Do 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 do. I have to
Here we go.
reduce that size though. And then we're gonna change the color
Here we go.
to a red. Oh, you know what? We'll go with a blue. I like. Oh, blue might be too much. Ah!
Here we go.
Actually, is a light blue? Light blue's not too bad. We can do light blue. And then
Here we go.
is there outline? Oh, outline's terrible.
Here we go.
I want to put it into something nice.
Here we go.
Nope, that is not the good one. Give me a second. How we doing, everybody?
Here we go.
There's still gonna be some chaos. I'm not gonna lie. Because PD's probably gonna be pissed off with me.
Here we go. Here we go.
There we go. That should be good. And then we're just gonna move that right down there.
Here we go.
That way, Otis will be remembered for the 50 bomb. But I did, so to touch base so people understand what I just did too, I just informed them that it is the 30th, to the other DOJ members. Discovery still hasn't been sent in for Mr. Winston's case. I'm going to inform PD of the date change to get with the lawyer, and they have 72 hours to get discovery over, or I'm ruling in Mr. Winston's favor. Like, not trying to be a dick, but, here it is. We got the date set when, we got the date set 5 days ago. 5 days ago. Right? And discovery is still not sent over. And the case is on the 2nd.
Here we go. Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, when it comes down to it, like, literally, I want people to understand when Mr. Winston wants something to happen, I'm gonna make it happen.
Here we go.
He is the server owner. We should be paying attention to, his cases and stuff, and we should be getting this going. And in this case, like,
here we go.
We've already had multiple dropped issues. It's been delayed, and now it's gonna be delayed again. It's ridiculous.
Here we go.
CJ still hasn't canceled this because CJ's lazy. We still don't. Did we ever? I just got to get up with him actually. Let me call him back.
Here we go.
I feel like I'm gonna be hearing "Here you go" for. Here we go for.
Hello.
Wow. Hello. Question.
Answer.
Did you get Tommy's case sorted too?
No, because I haven't been able to get hold of Harry. I'm literally just right. So, bit of background. I was obviously, as you know, I was speaking to Harry about Winston's case.
Here we go.
The same day that I was speaking to him about getting the date sorted for Winston's case, I was going to speak to him about Tommy's case, and then my head exploded, and then I haven't been able to get hold of Harry since.
Okay.
But he has stated that he has a hard time during weekends, so it's going to be more of a whenever you're free, because I know you struggle during the week.
During the week, I'm just later. That's all.
Here we go.
Typically, like, I'm usually about 5:30 EST. So
Here
yeah.
we go.
But we can still do the same time frame as the weekends, you know, during the week. So I don't have a problem there. It's just that it's like I'm trying not to tire you out either.
No, I know what you mean. I just want to get these 2 big cases over. That's the big thing. I want to get these 2 big cases over and done because they have been sitting on the docket for the longest.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be having a chat with them. Like I said, I'm going to give PD 72 hours. There will be a date change. If they don't have discovery within 72 hours, I'm going to rule in his favor.
Alrighty, let me know what PD say then, because I'm going to have to tell Winston that the date is changing.
Yeah. I'm going to talk with Mr. Winston as well. I don't know if he's going to be around. I did try to give him a jingle.
Yeah.
So I can have a nice meeting with him on that as well, even if it's just on the phone. Because we're having some issues and we're gonna have to get them fixed.
Yeah.
I mean, we gave them leeway. I mean, it's been 5 days and we still don't have discovery. You know, and like I get it. It falls on Harry, but at this point, it's gonna fall down on whatever command member was supposed to take care of that originally.
Yeah, no, I know exactly what you mean. I can say, as long as you inform Mr. Winston that it's not my fuck up that's causing this. Because I don't want him thinking that it's me.
No, I'm going to let him know that, you know, we still don't have it, because I don't have it yet. And if I don't have it, I know you don't have it.
Yeah.
Because the discovery's not been submitted to us in any way, shape, or form, and that's problematic.
Yeah. Alrighty, no worries. Just let me know what's going on, alright?
Yep, will do.
Alright, appreciate it. And if you can get Tommy's date for them, I'm free whenever, so I don't care when it is, just let me know.
Yep, will do.
Alrighty, no worries.
Alright, I'll chat with you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Alright, so for Natalie's case, they dropped it. They dropped it. They realized their mistake and quickly fixed the issue. Because they spoke with Gianni, and Gianni even told them it was a bad idea for them to take it to court. So, yeah. Well, the thing is, I'm going to rule in his favor, and then if he chooses to press charges, he can actually still press charges. If they have the body camera, they can still press charges against any officer they so choose to. So there is that. Like that, they won't low key save PD in any way by them doing that. I'm well aware, Hanky. That's the reason why the date is going to get changed again. And if they're not going to be able to get a hold of it within 72 hours, then I'm going to rule in his favor. Or, you know, I'm going to have to, like, just let them know, like, hey, if you guys aren't able to do this, I'm going to have to make a ruling soon. Like, we are so far out, it's not even funny. So it's something I have to sit down with Harry and talk to him. As much as I really don't want to pester Harry. Like, I really don't. Like, the poor guy's doing everything on his own. You know, and it is RP, and I'm not trying to put all the pressure on Harry all by himself. You know what I mean? It comes down to, it's going to make me feel bad, but, like, you know, Elena's tired of waiting. He does, but, like, I can't press the issue any further than that. That's the problem. Because then outside of that, it would be an issue. No, they can't. That's another issue in itself. Like, we can only do so much. So it's not it. So when it comes down to it, I'll specify it again, King Smurf. It's not even a delay tactic on their end. All of PD's command just walked out on Harry pretty much. So the only person actually doing all the evidence is Harry. And if people aren't giving him the evidence that he's requesting because, you know, they're being lazy or whatever, you know, it comes back onto Harry, even though Harry's just trying to get the work done. It's his command. He threatened to shut down PD the other day. You guys weren't here for it, but he was in Legion threatening to shut down PD. Well, that's the thing. I have to talk to Harry. I have to find out if Harry's even going to be on. I have to have a chat with him. And exactly, it is a problem. There is a giant mess of shit. Not even gonna lie. Actually, let me see. Oh, Dan, it's the fact that discovery was set 5 days ago and we still don't have the evidence, buddy. And court is on Saturday. Let me see here.
Your call is...
He is not. Nobody's really about at the moment. I shot Harry a message. We'll get that figured out. But yeah, no, it comes down to a problem where I have no idea. There's an inner PD issue. It's something that's going to be addressed also with the SID meet and stuff. I mean, I'm not in PD, so I don't know what the issue is. I just know Harry was blowing a gasket the other night in Legion. Because pretty much they left him in the wind. Technically speaking, I could have closed out Riley's case. But Riley and them gave them the leeway. Because, you know, the evidence was all ready, but they just never gave it to him. And it was 3 days past the deadline. When it comes down to it, I think, like, PD probably would have been completely on top of it if it wasn't ball drop on the lawyer's part. We could have had this done and done within inside 2 weeks. But, you know, at the same time, you know, everybody's having to pull stuff together, this and that. I don't even know if the evidence even, like, we do have the body camera for Winston's case, but when it comes down to it, if there's any other evidence, I don't even know if it exists anymore. You know what I mean? It's just more shit. I don't know anything right now. Other than the fact that we have the body camera. And I shot a message over to Harry, so we'll wait for the reply on that. Not much else I can really do about that. Is there anything new on here?
It's the book club I've ever seen.
So.
Here.
Don't do drugs.
I've conquered cocaine. Yep, he's definitely conquered cocaine.
Hi guys.
Jesus.
What the hell?
That's all I had. I didn't really have a message. Hello, my name is Kendrick, and
Categories will be fancy dressing.
L cops, L cops.
You were supposed to meet me, and we were supposed to make sweet love together.
hello.
Have cute little redheaded...
Just thought that you know that me and you are somewhat neighbors now.
Huh?
I own a gas station.
Did you buy my competitor's gas station?
Is it which one's your competitor?
It'd be the one on the highway.
Yes.
You son of a bitch.
What?
You know, that one wasn't never meant to be sold, and it got sold anyways.
What do you mean?
It was meant to be a government gas station. It was never meant to be sold, and then somehow somebody managed to sell it to him.
Well, I have it now.
Jesus. They didn't, like,
Question, what are your
leave
prices
PD.
at the
They
minute?
just, like, went on a strike. Why?
Well, because I preferably don't want to undercut you, if possible.
Oh, you're going to be undercutting me no matter what you do. I'm not even going to lie to you.
Why is yours reason mine? Because I know I've got my, and you might moan at me for this, but I've got my premium at $10.37, I think, at the minute.
Yeah, mine's higher.
Okay. What's your electric at?
My electric's not insanely high. I think it's like $2 and $4.
Yeah, mine's like, I think 3 or 4, something like that. But...
Yeah, I think that's... I'm pretty sure that's where I set it. It might be lower, but most of the time I don't fuck with the electric too much. But with the gas, I know my premium's like 17. Like it's up there because, you know, over in that area you don't get a lot of traffic. And I want my station to be self-serving pretty much. Like I'm not trying to put any money into it myself. And at some point when I was less than that, somehow I ended up negative money.
Huh, strange.
Yeah, I don't understand how, but somehow I did. And like I kept ending up like a negative $1 grand every time I had to stock up, and I'm like, I don't understand. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to bring up the price to fix that.
I'm at a bit of a dilemma. A bit confused. Sorry, I was listening then, but I was also just noticing how my delivery route is indicating that it's right on the highway, but there's nothing here.
Yeah, you need to look at your GPS and look for the actual GPS stop.
Yeah, I'll have a look at it.
Because
I'll park up a second.
it does that because it gets too many roads confused.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, it's yes. So I am your neighbor, and I do know in terms of up this area where we are. So obviously I'm below, you're in the middle, and then the one above you on North Roxford Drive is now owned by Nico.
Okay. Note to self: need Molotovs. I mean, what?
Wow, jackass.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's those 3 closest, and the next closest fuel station is Little Seoul, and I've kind of checked their prices out somewhat as well. So.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see how it goes.
I'll explain in a second, guys. Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Now I'm going over to fucking Grapeseed. Lovely.
All right. Well, have fun.
Right here. Right, bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. So to answer what happened, really, what ended up happening is like they didn't leave PD. They kind of just went on like a strike, if you will. And Harry took the brunt of the shit, pretty much. So it wasn't anything to really do with him in that regard. You know, PD command just kind of just like we're like, you know what, we're done. We're not gonna keep allowing this kind of behavior or whatever. Barely, there's no, why is there never really any new, like, shit in here? It's always the same shit. I would honestly buy this just to fuck with people. What's the max speed? Max speed is 115. The thing's fucking tiny. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Mojave. Which, I mean, nobody wants these because the trunk capacity is fucking 30. Get a mom band. The Everon's back in stock, which the Everon's, like, again, like, if you look at it, you know, it's 50. Like, who wants a truck that has, like, next to nothing? I don't know what vaulted is. Vaulted's probably going to be when they, put stuff out. Like, when they remove certain things from the shopping list, it'll be in a vaulted collection. But, yeah, it was pretty much PD kind of went on strike. So, it had nothing to do with the fact that, you know, Harry didn't want this stuff done, or, you know, PD was, delaying. They actually went on strike, if you will. Yeah, that's part of my problem with trucks. Like, it's not a truck if it doesn't have any fucking capacity. I actually need to go look at my station. I haven't been in almost a week. Oh, it definitely feels like almost a week. Nothing for sale because Ralph bought everything. Sounds about right. That too. So we are a little low. Fuck, really low. Holy shit. And people have been buying gas like crazy over here. Alright, let's go get a large thing of premium. Honestly, I don't know. I have no idea. There's something going on with Inside PD. I think it had something to do with the criminals or something. Like, at this point, the only information I have really is hearsay. And how's it going, Chef Jimmy? We'll get some more gas. But yeah, no, I have absolutely no idea. Like, I'm just as baffled. I know Harry, like I said, Harry was in Legion threatening to shut PD down, because he had no officers, you know, and he can't get people to do this or that. I don't know. There's something underlying with PD that's an issue. You know, I think there's also a bunch of criminals saying, I'm going to sue PD. And there's enough officers that are like, oh shit, like, now, like, we're already in trouble. Now we got more people threatening to sue PD. Like, it's something I have to talk to Harry about. And see how many subpoenas he's actually gotten. I think Murphy's already looked into that because it's going to be a part of the SID meet. Because I believe some lawyers have just been subpoenaing the living shit out of stuff. Even if it's not entirely true. And we put a stop to that when I was a lawyer. Like, we had one guy that was saying, oh, well, you know, they crashed into me, but I was driving on the wrong lane of traffic, well, that's your fucking fault. That has nothing to do with the other guy. Like, hey, you got caught because of your own ignorance of driving on the other side of the road. And on top of that, you get hit by a semi. Semis don't stop on a dime, so... But, you know, there are certain cases where I think some lawyers aren't taking discretion into things and looking at a case and going, yes, we should do this. That, or we've got people that are constantly saying they're going to sue PD, and PD's getting antsy about it because, you know, they're worried about getting sued, even though they're not getting sued. You know what I mean? So there's a big thing going on right now. I mean, we're obviously trying to get things sorted. I mean, me personally, I went on a little bit of a hiatus, and I do apologize. I wasn't around for a few days. It's because I'm trying to secure my apartment, which I have a meeting with them on Wednesday, so there will not be a stream on Wednesday. But if everything goes well on Wednesday, I might have the apartment. We might be off again for another few days if I am doing that move. But we'll see how things go. I will keep everybody posted. Ideally, I've been trying to get in my own apartment before we do the criminal character. But at the same time, I do want to get into the apartment and get that stuff situated. As well, because of what I've been doing, so another honest thing, I have plantar fasciitis. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. Pretty much the muscle in your foot shrinks, and because I have flat feet, that muscle gets stretched back out every time I step, so it creates a ball of scar tissue. Well, when it rips, because it rips, it hurts like hell, and it feels like somebody stabbing me in the foot. That has been a 4-day escapade as well. So, you have to bear with me every once in a while. If I say ouch, it's probably because my foot is twitching and that area really hurts. That is true, Thanos. That is true. It definitely did open the fucking door. It opened up the floodgates. You're 100% right on that one, my friend. Like, it's not... Like, the DOJ, we weren't meant to handle this many cases back to back to back to back to back. Blah. Tokyo drift in this bitch. Out of my way. That's probably Natalie. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, I was gonna get on yesterday, but then that shit was going on, and I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm not much of a spooky kind of guy. Alright, so we are back to having a good amount of premium and stuff. I don't want to go crazy on the regular. Can I review? If I do 350, I could probably get away. I can't get away with it on this. I could probably do 350 on regular and plus. So let's go get the regular. Up, so cool rocks, and I'm all right. I'm not great, but I'm all right. My foot is fucking killing me. Oh my god. All right, where are we going for this? Do I also have to go all the way up to Roxwood for this? Fuck yeah, I do. All right. Yeah, it's definitely a big tricky situation. Like, it's creating problems inside the server in itself. Put on some music as we drive and shit.
It always starts with chance. Meetings out on some old back road. Then you get this little feeling.
That's gonna be the thing.
Just about to explode.
We gotta figure out Mr. Winston's case.
Just what it means. So you keep on doing what you've always done. Same old routine. But the more you're around them, the stronger it grows. Like a slow burning ember that suddenly glows. This is what we call love in its sweetest early form. One of the strongest kind of fire.
But yeah, we've got a bunch of stuff going on with, you know, discovery not being done, like all kinds of shit. It's been a shitstorm of stuff, to be honest. Hopefully I'll be getting some information and some, like, because Harry and them are usually on soon. If they're not already on, they usually get on within 28 minutes from now. So we're just getting some gas done and shit while we're waiting.
Till it hit me head on. While I was driving around just clearing my mind, she already knew something wasn't right this time. Even though part of it was all just a play, she could feel deep down something real. After she found me, we talked for hours under a big country sky. Crickets singing,
Nope.
stars
His discovery has not been completed yet, and we're gonna be dealing with that today.
we started dating in that little make-believe show. But before too long, she figured out I didn't wanna let her go. I didn't want it to just be some act on stage. And good old Knox gave me that nudge to turn the page.
Speedy's had enough time to get that together, knowing it needed to be a part of their stuff.
Heart pounding in my chest, asked her for real. And she said,
Hi!
after all my years of bad luck and busted up affairs, I can finally say she's healed every rip and tear. It's the greatest love that I've ever known. And this here's my way to let my true feelings be shown. All the laughs and the joy riding shotgun by my side. Little country drive.
Yeah, well, I mean, the lawyer stuff is actually pretty simple. It's just that a lot of people make it so much more complicated than it actually is.
Best I've ever known. And I'll work every day to keep that fireside glowing strong. That smile and that giggle rope my runaway heart, along with her big tender country sweetheart.
Hello?
Promise forever.
Hello. Oh, is this Mr. Rodney?
Yeah, this is Judge
Hey, buddy.
Fields.
Two things I wanted to speak to you about. For one, do you know any more lawyers and any fucking phone numbers I can get a hold of? Other than Arya and Snowy?
Well, there's Arya, Snowy, Riley.
Riley's a lawyer? Robert Sweetunk, he's not around yet.
He might have went to go do something in his apartment. Because I just got done talking to him like 10 minutes ago.
You said Riley's a lawyer?
Yeah, Riley Danvers is the lawyer.
Alright, I'll have to give her a ring as well, yeah. Aside from that, two new things. When you're looking into your legislation, we need to see about a charge for our restraining orders. I've had several want to put restraining orders.
We don't have restraining orders at the moment.
And aside from that, can DOJ make a list of all known lawyers with the phone numbers for for PD use, how we can get in touch with lawyers when we need them,
Well, that's why they're supposed to technically use the legal advice. Because it's hard for us to keep that list up to date, if you know what I mean.
Okay, yeah, I understand it.
But
okay, yeah, we got Riley on our way down. We're good now. But yeah, because it's very difficult to get hold of lawyers anymore these days.
Yeah, I'm working on it slowly. Honestly, between the stuff I'm having to deal with PD and DOJ and court cases and clients and
yeah, I understand.
Because I mean, as it stands right now, I have to wait. I have to have a meeting with Mr. K because one of our cases is still waiting discovery for 5 days now.
Yeah.
Evidence is taking a long time to get to people, which we understand. But we've got to do something. It's not.
Yeah, definitely.
It's problematic. But I will try and sort out the lawyer stuff and at least get some kind of updated list of the most recent inactive lawyers and get their numbers out to PD. I'll at least get it sent to you. I don't know if you guys can, put it together or whatever, but
yeah, if you just send it to me, I'll get it distributed for the PD.
Yeah, I mean, I'll try to put that together for you at least, and then, like I said, I can't guarantee that's going to be staying up to date, because, we're going to have people getting fired and let go and stuff. I know Bailey Knight is on that. I haven't had a chance to talk to Bailey Knight, but there's some situations I got to deal with that one too, so, if you end up seeing him and he hasn't called me, call me.
I definitely will do, because, yeah, aside from that, it's just been very difficult, so, yeah.
Yeah, I will see what I can do from my end. I'll get that list over to you as soon as possible.
Come on. Yeah, appreciate that, man.
Yep, not a problem.
Alrighty, you have a good one. I'm going to get the suspect dealt with.
Yep, you take it easy, my friend. Oops. Jackknifed it. Wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, no, it's not that I don't have confidence in them. I have confidence in the lawyers that are out there, especially, like Arya and stuff, but, yeah, it is something to bring up to Murphy, but we got too many problems as it is right now. Restraining orders don't need to be a thing right now. We've got way too much going on. No, they can't clock into mechanic works or restaurants or EMS or anything like that. They can still do trucking and stuff like that, but they can't do any of the other stuff. Ooh, you're cutting that corner a little close there, pal. That's the downside to it. This will take care of the regular. But yeah, no, I wish it worked like that, but sadly it doesn't. They can only still do trucking, fishing, mining. They can do truck driving, the actual deliveries. They can do garbage. Any of those jobs they can still do, but a legal job EMS or PD or mechanics or EMS they can't do while they're clocked in that. It's two different job systems. Well, no. Havoc has told them they're able to clock into legal advice and still do other jobs such as what I just listed, but not the other jobs. because they would still have to call in to that lawyer. It's two different job systems. So, like, trucking and all that, like, they're not actual jobs. They're not whitelisted jobs. Whitelisted jobs, like, lawyers go through the same system as PD, EMS, mechanics, restaurants. Exactly. Oh, I'm gonna have to get food and drink soon. Shit. But yeah, there's a lot of things we would love to be able to do, but we can't exactly do that yet. So we can always see about that, though. We can always see about how we can deal with it, because I told them in the beginning, I like, let it be a thing where they can clock in without going to a physical place for the legal advice. That way people could still do mechanics and stuff like that, but I mean, I don't know why people aren't clocking on the lawyer stuff anyway. Even if you're only charging somebody $4 grand to go down to the cells, you're also getting another $7 grand by using a clipboard. So you can make 11K in the matter of no time by just representing somebody down in the cells. So it literally makes no sense why they wouldn't want to be lawyers. Because you could have 2 cases back to back. If you represent 3 different people down in the cells, and they're 3 different cases. I mean, think about that. That's 21K right there for, what, 15 minutes of your time or whatever? I mean, they are able to make so much more money than 1.8 ever had. Like, you know how much money we made in 1.8 when we dealt with it as a government standpoint? We made like $750. Like, we didn't make shit for being a criminal defense attorney and being paid by the state. Like, 90% of the time, I didn't even bother to take payment because it was too much of a hassle. Like, they'd have to send it to your account and all that shit. And, like, people would bitch about them being on the phones. Like, I mean, lawyers got shit on in 1.8 a lot. And PD did a good amount of that. Like, they nobody really had any respect for the lawyers but criminals. Now, I will say in some cases, some cops did have respect for me. You know, and it came down to the fact that, you know, we were all just trying to handle things and it'd all be under control. But when it comes down to it, 2.0 is a lot better for lawyers than 1.8 was. So I don't understand why we're having an issue with lawyers being around. The only thing I can understand is if they're getting in between the times that lawyers aren't normally around. If you're trying to hit up a lawyer at 2 o'clock in the morning, my time, like, you're probably not going to get a lawyer. Like, nobody's really around during that time, lawyer-wise. Because, I mean, it's 2 a.m. for me. It's like 7 a.m. for people in the UK. I mean, we're not all American, but, like, there are a few people that are a few hours behind, like Fox. You know, they're a few hours behind in time, but not everybody's a few hours behind, so you're not going to find very much coverage at 2 a.m. in the morning. You know, so it all depends on when they're looking for these lawyers. Cable guy, no, they haven't. It's been 5 days and the discovery's not done, which is why I have a text into Harry and I'm waiting to talk to Harry about that, because we need discovery, and it's been past 5 days. You know, at this point, I don't feel 48 hours, like, even if he released it today, I don't feel like 48 hours is going to be enough time for him to go over the case file and get it just right.
Lord!
Right, so let's see here. How are we looking? How are we looking? Regulars at 72 now. I really don't want to go all the way back up there to go get plus. Diesel hasn't moved since I put diesel in here. Alright, I guess we'll get some plus.
Oh, I'm speechless.
I didn't say you could stand in front of my doors. Get out of here. You get out of here too, where's Waldo? Services. It's open for food. Nothing. Alright, so we'll hit a place for food on the way through. Thankfully, my gas is just down here for plus and not all the way up in Rockville. I mean, if they don't do the discovery, like I said, it's going to come down to me just ruling in Mr. Winston's favor. Because it's getting to the point to where we haven't taken this to court yet, and it should have been dealt with already. We'll get this plus, and then that'll keep my gas station good for another, like, 3 weeks. Tommy will give me a call when he's free. If Tommy's on. Yeah, no, honestly, it's a lot of headache. There's a lot of headache things going on in the city right now. It would be nice, it would be real nice to have it, but we'd have to push the date back because the discovery is not done yet. Oh, I've owned a gas station like probably within the first 4 days of the server being open for 2.0. Literally doing exactly what I'm doing right now, which is trucking, is how I bought my gas station. But my gas station's not nowhere near as populated, so my gas station, like, I fill it up like maybe once every 3 weeks, 4 weeks. You never know. I honestly, I have no idea if the court cases are going to happen. At this point, like, I'm going to be handling things in RP, but... Ah, there's Mr. Tommy. Hello, Tommy.
Hey, how's it going?
Not too bad. I spoke to Mr. Roberts.
Yes.
We still don't have a date for your case yet.
Yes, it's kind of a little ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie to you about that. This DOJ stuff is really dragging.
Well, it appears that the discovery hasn't been done for Mr. Winston's case yet either. So I sent a message to Harry. I'm gonna have a sit down with Harry.
You guys should push that case just out of spite now.
Well, this is.
If I was the attorney, I'd have pushed that fucking case. This is ridiculous, dude. It is Thursday, 2 days before a huge. I mean, we're talking $1 million case, and you guys are getting jerked around. Well, Winston's getting jerked around, and so is Joshua.
Yeah, I'm not much better. What it comes down to is I was talking to Harry the other night in Legion, and he was threatening to shut PD down because apparently his command members went on strike.
Well, that sounds like an internal fucking problem. That's nobody else's problem but his internal issues.
Well, that's the thing. They've had 5 days to do Mr. Winston's discovery. I'm going to have a chat with him today.
They had so here's the problem. They had enough PC to arrest the motherfucker, but they don't have enough to be ready for court.
Yeah, supposedly. So they're gonna get an ultimatum today. If I can get a hold of Harry, that is. I'm gonna let him know that the court date's moving, and they're going to have a deadline to get the discovery in. If they don't get the discovery in by then, Mr. Winston's gonna get his case, and he's gonna win everything that he's going after. As well, anything that is providing, he wants to do afterwards, we're going to handle as well. And in this case too, like when we tried to talk to Harry, Roberts tried to talk to him about setting your court date as well. That's when he was complaining about not having enough officers. So there's a good chance that your case is going to be an automatic win as well.
Do you know what the pisser in all this is? And I'm gonna be honest with you, motherfuckers make a ton of money, right? They make a ton of money, and they're over here complaining. They're not even showing up to work. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know. I make $500 like every paycheck.
I'm a mechanic, you know. I'm not saying my job is hard or easy in any shape form, but this is the word asinine comes back to mind. Like, you know, it's just, it doesn't make any sense.
Nope, it doesn't make any sense to me either. I don't know what's now. I hate skateboards. I don't know what's going on personally, because I don't know what's going on inside the police department, but they have an internal issue, and now it's creating more issues on our end. Like, we already had issues with the fact that we had a lawyer that wasn't doing his job, right? Which
I started typing the statement up, and every time I get stuck doing something else.
I mean, when you get to it.
It's pretty cut and dry. I think with Lauren's testimony and French's testimony, it should be pretty open and shut that he's unfit to be an attorney at this point.
Yeah, I mean, I already got hit up by them. They let me know, what was going on in that regard. I'm waiting to also set up a meeting with him, because there's also a chance if he does have that body camera, how the hell did he get it? It's problematic not only for my end, but if you also lied to him, I mean, he's going to be getting released either way. So, it comes down to, I'm just waiting to have a meeting with him. Because me personally, I've had enough. There's too many headaches, too many problems that have occurred. I mean, even PD was screaming for him to be fired. And it's bad when PD is screaming for them to get fired.
Yeah, I know. What happened with the class action? Is that still happening? How many people came forward for that?
That one got dropped by Justin. I had heard from him, we had like 8 people. but because he screwed up and then went missing, only two other people came and joined it, so it ended up getting settled out of court.
Oh my gosh, I wonder how much they PD paid out.
I wouldn't know. That's something that Arya knows.
That's crazy. That is I mean, that is absolutely crazy, dude. That is so crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, I mean, me personally, I mean, when it comes down to it, like, I'm just a regular judge. I'm not even a senior judge or any of that. Like, I'm going to be pushing bounds with what I'm about to do. So there's a chance I could get fired. But I can't just stand by and let it continue to happen.
Money. Everybody wants something.
No, I get that. I get that.
So, like, I know they're probably going to get upset with the way I'm going to handle it, but it is what it is. If I'm not getting discovery and my lawyers aren't getting what they need, and, you know, they're having an internal problem, that's not a me problem.
I mean,
not a DOJ
I would tell Harry K, listen, motherfucker, but in a nice judge way. The case is in 2 days. It's $1 million fucking case, and you're sitting here and holding and not giving discovery. They had PC to arrest him, so they had all the evidence they needed. It's just turning it over, regardless of anything else.
Well, apparently, based on what I know, it never got put together. And
not only that, it's not even 2 days. It's really 1 day. I mean, what are they going to do? That it's just fucking, it's stupid. It's absolutely
stupid. That's the thing.
I wondered what Murphy thinks about all this.
I wouldn't know. It would require me to actually see Murphy.
He's a mystery man. That's why he put you guys in charge.
Well, that's the thing. Like, we're in charge to a certain extent, but we still have to have them when it comes to situations like this. But I can't just continue to stand by. Like, I got to do something. You know, and I've already let them a message. I let them know, like, look, it's 30th. Discovery still hasn't been put in for Winston's case. I've had enough. Like, you know, 2 days. Like, me personally, I don't feel 2 days is good enough, even if they were released the discovery now, for him to have time to go over everything and be ready on Saturday.
Probably
because it's not even 48 hours really, because even if he got the stuff tonight,
I think you need to talk to Winston and Joshua to even see if it's even amount of time. I mean, at this point, I don't know.
Well, I shot a message to Mr. Winston. I don't know if he's gonna be waking up or not and coming out of his apartment, because he the message I got from him, he's definitely not happy, and I don't blame him.
I would be pissed too, man. That's,
well, I mean,
it's $1 million court case. It's fucking ridiculous.
Well, that's part of my problem as well.
Winston.
I'm not happy about any of this in any way, shape, or form. We should have been done with this inside 2 weeks.
It's Rodney I'm talking to. Oh, hey, I'll tell you. I'll talk to you in a minute. Hang on, I'll talk to you in a minute.
But, you know, we should have been done with this inside 2 weeks, just like your case should have been done with inside 2 weeks.
Yeah, I feel like all the fucking wind is taken out of the sails here.
Yeah, and like, I mean, we had one lawyer screw everything up, right? And then,
regardless if they screwed anything up, my case should have been ready to go. There was nothing to my case. The only thing that I needed was the body cam footage from the meeting I had with them, and they never did that. So technically, it's on them at that point, you know?
Well, what happened in that regard is I did find out that you ended up only getting one body camera for your case because you only requested one. So you dropped the ball on your case too. And I talked to Josh.
I got Mike Franks.
Mr. Winston's case to set precedent for your case, but because Winston's case is dragging ass, so is yours. But as well, when we tried to set the date for yours, you know, he got a little upset about it.
Well, now it's just some creepy guy that got arrested for wearing an outfit. Not even arrested, detained and given a friggin' citation for getting arrested. You know, for that. 'Cause I did get a citation from the whole thing, but I don't even know, you know, like I said, I got threatened that if I took this case to court that they were gonna come after me. And here I am now, almost 3 weeks after having that meeting, and I am still stuck here with nothing but my thumb up my ass, you know.
Well,
regardless,
I'm gonna try. Like, I already talked to Roberts. I gotta talk to Winston. And I mean, that was another reason why I was reaching out to you as well. Because they're gonna receive an ultimatum from me. Because I'm about done waiting for all this stuff. Oh, he just tried to call me. Let me give him a call.
I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, bye.
Bye.
Guten Tag.
Hello, Mr. K.
How's it going?
I wish I could say better.
Okay, what's up?
Well, I'm getting pressed about the discovery for Mr. Winston's case.
You mean the discovery we were waiting on someone to open a channel from DOJ to sort? That one?
Yeah, because I can't do that.
And then the other side of it is no one actually confirmed it to us after I talked to Roberts. So we actually had no idea that the case was confirmed until you and I talked. Roberts didn't say fuck all to us.
Like, I told him to let you guys know whatever you guys determine, because I have open availability on the weekends.
Yeah.
So I told him, I said, whatever set, let them know, like, if that's good for them and it's good for you, then we're going to set that date.
Yeah, I mean, he asked me, I said, and then he never got back to me to say, yeah, you know, talk to Rodney or talk to DOJ and we're setting. That was just, hey, this is what's good for my client. And I was like, okay, well, yeah, we can match that. We can do that. And then, I mean, I'm running about doing all the fucking work for a PD at the moment. So
yeah, well, that's why I haven't been trying to press these. I know you've been doing everything yourself. Like, at the end of the day, and I've explained it to them too. It's like I told them, I said the other night, Harry was definitely out of sorts. I said pretty much the way it sounded is PD command went on strike pretty much, and it's just him. Like, somebody's got to be able to cut him some kind of slack. It's one guy.
Yeah, I mean, we're still very much drowning in like evidence and casework and stuff. So this is on the list. I see that we've now got a channel after I went and complained that there was nowhere I could put a discovery that you could see it, that Joshua could see it, without me uploading reams and reams of body cam footage everywhere, as well as the case and everything else. So at least we've got the channel now. So I will get it posted in there probably after I get off duty.
Okay, no problem. And then I'll get him to go over it as soon as possible so we can continue with the case.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 48 hours. Again, no one had kind of set when Discovery was opening and when we were, our deadline was to share anything. So
yeah, I don't know if that was chopped up to him being a zombie at one point. Because it's like I told him, if he was setting the date when whatever you guys said was good for the weekend, let him know, okay, good, we'll set the date in the books. Because I gave him full authority on that because I'm completely free on the weekends. It don't matter when we do it.
I mean, the other side of it, look, it's bringing out things that need to be addressed because honestly, I feel like once a case is set, we need a confirmation from DOJ just to say, hey, this is when the case is going to be. Because the lawyers, I mean, it's in their best interest to let us know, but they're not. So it's probably better coming from DOJ to say now it's confirmed. And then the other side of that is we need a better way of being able to handle discovery so everyone can see it. And then DOJ from Murphy's side needs to decide what the kind of limitations are on discovery. Because I mean, no offense, we can, as per any standard court case, we could go dump all the discovery an hour before and we've done it. You know what I mean? So we need some limitations and we need some kind of set procedure of what needs to be where and when.
Well, I mean, when it come down to it, we had so many ball drops. We probably could have had this done inside of 2 weeks if the ball didn't get dropped left and right. And I mean, it wasn't on you guys in the very beginning. It had everything to do with the original lawyer.
Yeah, this is it. And I mean, if the original lawyer had subpoenaed that in the first place, then we wouldn't be here, because our discovery could have been dropped at any point. We could have just dropped anything beforehand. I mean, we don't even know if your lawyer, Winston's lawyer, is calling any witnesses or anything. Like, it's not just on us. There's got to be discovery on both sides. It's not just down to us, right? Like, I'll be totally blunt and honest with you. If he doesn't put a list of who he's calling to the stand, anyone he calls to the stand that's not on that discovery list, we're going to argue and call an objection on. Let's be honest.
That's completely fine.
So there's, it works both ways, but I also appreciate that he hasn't had anywhere to put it either, because again, I've been chasing this idea we needed somewhere to put it so everyone could see it, because you need to see it as well as a judge.
Yeah, well, this is the reason why we used to have, the official DOJ stuff for this. We don't really have that now, so that's problematic in itself.
Yeah.
But
like the old way that Roth would do it was Roth would, in the DOJ website, he'd build out a case as soon as it was confirmed, and give a time and a date of when it was happening. Give a discovery channel for it, and obviously you guys don't have access to that, so that's something that we need from Murphy to sort out.
Yeah, because we definitely need to get that going.
Because again, like, while it's DOJ's fault, it's not necessarily yours or CJ's fault, because you don't have access to be able to do that in the first place.
Yeah, no, I mean, we're getting chewed out for it too, and it's obviously this is kind of my problem too. Right?
Love you, Mark.
This really isn't even my job to talk to you about it. This is Murphy's thing. I'm a regular judge.
Yeah, exactly right.
I'm not supposed to be handling these kind of issues. I'm supposed to just be dealing with court and warrants and stuff.
Yeah, exactly right. And if you had a way to set up channels and things for discovery, then we'd have had that anyway. So this isn't on you guys, but it has meant that, like, again, everything's been in the dark. But I've had nothing from Roberts from the day that he asked me what kind of times and dates work for me, and we said, we originally said Sunday last week. We had everything ready for it. And he said, no, that's too soon. I need more time for discovery. But again, there's no limitations on discovery at the moment. We've got nothing. And I'll be honest with you, I've got more pressing things than to build this court case. Like, I don't give a shit about it that much to spend my time doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, you guys got more pressing issues, especially like as you raised the other issue, not having enough officers for shit.
Well, we don't get paid for it. So, like, all this time I'm going to spend sorting out all the discovery for him, I don't get paid for. I'm doing this because we need to go court, and yeah, it's great.
Did you do any of that stuff off the clock?
We have to do all of it off the clock. We can't do it on the clock.
All right. I don't know where Murphy is. I'll talk to the mayor team and see if you guys can at least get paid for putting that stuff together.
It's rough. Like, we've got so much time in it, and unfortunately, again, I mean, I talked to CJ about this the other day. I get paid the same as a trainee in PD, and regardless of what I do, I get paid the same as a trainee. And I was saying to CJ earlier in the week, with the amount of work that's on my plate, I'm at the point of resigning and going to become an officer, because at least as an officer, I get on duty, I don't have to worry about anything, and it's not my problem anymore. And you know what? I get paid exactly the same.
So you guys don't have any kind of like ranking pay scales or nothing?
No.
That's ridiculous.
So this is why our command team is pretty much on strike, because suddenly they become command. What do they get? What's their benefit of doing all this extra work? Nothing. And a lot of it because of how it's done, you know, because we have to retrieve body cam footage, because we've got to look through body cam footage, that's not something we can necessarily do while you know, sat in PD, right? Because if we're sat in PD and we're on duty, hello Harvey, yeah, if we're on duty, then
you got people running around doing crime and you can't do nothing
yeah, and
about it.
we've got to go deal with that. So it's one of those rough things where you know, officers necessarily don't want to do their job, because as soon as they become a command member, there's so much extra work they've got to do that isn't necessarily tracked, and they don't even get paid extra when they're on duty. So it's like, okay, great.
Well, so when it comes down to subpoenas, if any of them look like they're petty ones or anything like that, put it on hold, shoot us an email, and then, you know, if they have a problem with it, they can talk to us about it, and they can explain to us why they put a subpoena in. Because, I mean, like, take for instance the one we dealt with where the guy wanted to go after the other guy for driving on the wrong side of the road.
Yeah.
We're not going to deal with that. Like, we're not going to allow that to be even subpoenaed.
Yeah, this is it. And, you know, I was, well, if I can get hold of Murphy at some point, I wanted to put forward the idea of us just taking officer testimonies, because what we can do is in the MDT is anytime we're dealing with anything where we've got a lawyer down in cells, we can get the officers involved to put a testimony in the MDT, right? So
yeah,
we could make it super easy, and actually if someone subpoenas it, instead of getting body cam footage, they get the testimony. Now, if what we'll do at that same point is we understand body cam is needed, so when we confirm that, all we'll do is we'll call the officer and say, hey, we're going to use your testimony. Is it 100% accurate? Because what you're going to have to do now is put your body cam on hold, right? You're going to have to keep hold of that until it's dealt with in court. And if it comes up at any point question of what you've said in your statement, then your body cam will be required on the spot. So you need to have it ready. That saves us a lot of work, because officers can then at least give us a statement, and as long as that statement is accurate, if anyone calls it out and says, no, that statement's not accurate, we pull their body cam. You know, it gives us an extra step of like, okay, we can give you what happened on the situation. Let's use that as proof, because again, officer's testimony is the thing. And if they lie about it, one, they'll get fired from PD, and two, they have to keep their body cam. So if they don't have their body cam at that point, you know, if they shoot themselves in the foot lying about it, right? So
yeah,
that might be a solution, but I don't know yet.
I don't know. It sounds like a good solution to me. I mean, obviously, whatever it is, it needs to be less of a strain on you guys.
Yeah, it's way too much of a moment. Honestly, it's just there's too much work.
Yeah,
for every hour on duty I'm spending 3 or 4 dealing with stuff on the website. You know, it's rough. So at that point, I mean, I'll be honest, I ain't even been on duty for the last couple of days myself, because I just can't be bothered with it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and that's completely understandable. It's beyond overwhelming. And I mean, at this point, like, none of us knew this was coming, and then all of a sudden it was just a shitstorm.
Yeah, exactly right.
So
it's not, I don't think it's on anyone. I think, you know, Joshua's come in and trying to mop up a situation that was fucked from the start because of another situation with another lawyer. So that's not his fault. He's trying to get everything ready, trying to get everything he's you know, so he can build a case for it. But we're also trying to push it through the court system because it's been going on for too long. But then at the same time, I've got no command team because command aren't getting paid for doing any of this extra work. So why would they bother? And, you know, PD is a full-time job. All this extra work is like another full-time job.
Yeah. I mean, like, I had no idea you guys didn't have some kind of ranking pay scale system. Obviously, I'm DOJ, so I wouldn't really know unless you guys told me that. I think that's kind of crappy, because I mean, the amount of work and responsibility you deal with, you being paid what a trainee's paid is kind of.
And this is it, like
it's absolute shit, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, it puts us in a situation where I'm partly just wanting to say, you know what, we won't give anything. The court can rule in the favor of every criminal that ever brings a case, and the government pays it, because at the end of the day, what's it changed for me? I get paid the same as a trainee anyway. I might as well do a trainee's job.
Yeah.
And that's the same for my officers. Like, if I'm not willing to do it, how can I expect any of my officers be willing to do it when they're burning themselves out, getting all this evidence for all these different cases and all these different subpoenas, and they don't get paid for it? You know, and it's not even just about the pay, but it's about the amount of work that's involved is too much. You know, I mean, let's be honest, right? Like, one to one, if we think about it, how many people come here and get on duty for maybe 2 or 3 hours a day, and then have got, you know, other commitments elsewhere to do and other things, right? You know, we're not taking their entire lives here. We're taking a couple of hours whenever they can get on duty or want to get on duty. And then what we're doing is saying, hey, by the way, your command, you're doing such a great job with everything you do on duty. Now you've got to go build all these things on a website, and that's going to take you more than the hours that you've got available, you know? So it's really putting us in a situation that's real bad for everyone.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like I can't be a part of the meeting, but it definitely sounds like we need to have a meeting between Murphy, you guys, the mayor, and we really need to sit down and start hashing some stuff out. Because I mean,
this is all it is. I think I'll be honest with you. I think the court system is poorly done, and I think we all need to sit down together and figure out all the details, right?
Yeah, because it definitely feels like we've been working on a crude system.
Yeah,
and I mean that's the easiest way to really put it. Is it's very crude.
Like there's no expectations from any side, so lawyers are coming in giving half-assed subpoenas. You know, you guys are getting paid a pittance for what you're doing, because I heard that you've now got a basic pay that, yes, you get paid all the time you're on duty, but it's minimal. And like,
yeah, we make about $500 every paycheck.
Yeah, exactly right. And then you've also then got this court case where you get 15 grand how long the court case is, no matter how long. So
yeah,
for you, what's to stop you as a judge walking in, looking over the evidence, and then just ruling in favor of one party and having it go to appeal? Because what's the benefit for you having a court case that drags out, you know?
Yep. No,
and I know you guys wouldn't do that. You guys obviously wouldn't do that, but you know, what stops you from doing it, right? Like, nothing.
Yeah, nothing does stop us. I mean, obviously, like, I've always tried to be fair. You know, I mean, you've known me even when I was a lawyer. I always tried to be fair about things. But
yeah, 100%.
I mean, in this case, it doesn't sound like it's fair for any parties involved.
Yeah, agreed. So yeah, like I say, as soon as I'm off duty, I'll get that filled up with all the discovery stuff. Can't necessarily do it now while I'm on duty, but I'll do it afterwards.
Yeah, no, it's perfectly fine. He'll get it, and I'll get him on it ASAP, and we'll try to get this wrapped up.
Yeah.
Because I mean, this has just been nothing but a headache, and then not only for your guys, then my end. Like, I mean, at the same time, I'm still trying to get this meeting with Mr. Knight set up, so I can find out whether he actually did have body camera or not. Because if he had body camera he wasn't supposed to have, I'm gonna end up turning it over to you guys and letting you guys deal with it at that point. Because you know, he shouldn't have had it. And even if he doesn't, I mean, he's still gonna be terminated anyways, because if he didn't have it, he lied to a client.
Yeah.
There's too much unprofessional behavior from him. Too many problems. All it did was create even more of a storm of problems that we're dealing with right now.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. All right. I will let him know. I won't take any more of your time because I'm sure you're not getting paid right now.
No, I'm on duty now, but I need to go respond to some calls.
Yep. you get back to it. If I need anything, I'll let you know. But I appreciate it, Harry.
Yeah, no worries. I appreciate it as well. And I know you guys haven't got the best of times because there's not a lot of information. So
Yeah, no, I mean, and honestly, not even our legislation's being updated when it should be. Like, I got questioned about illegal goods being transported, and Murphy still hasn't gotten with you guys about creating a charge for that.
yeah.
So
I mean, we've got legislation for it now.
we have legislation, but you guys don't have a charge for it.
Well, I'll go make that charge for you.
Because Murphy was supposed to get up with you about that, which was transporting illegal goods.
One sec, Riley, and then we'll talk.
So,
Yeah, we'll get a charge in. That's no issue. I mean, we can do that outside. You and I can kind of work through anything like that. So that's not we don't need to worry him too much with that. So I'll put that in. I'll confirm. We're all good.
All right. Whatever you think is fair, just set it, and we'll go at that rate.
Yeah, no worries.
All right. I appreciate it, sir.
Okay, have a good one.
All right, you too. Okay, let me answer questions now, because a lot of people were talking while I was dealing with that. So let's see here. Yeah, they did have over 10 officers that did arrest them, which was a lot of stuff that they had to put together. Sadly, we did post it for Saturday. We're gonna deal with that. The issue with PD, he is right. Like, they're not getting paid. They're not getting. I can understand that. It's not so much on him at that case. Yeah, so that was the problem. Obviously, I can't show you, but we're not using the DOJ website right now. So, like, if somebody doesn't set up a thing to actually post the discovery in the Discord for us to go over this stuff, we don't know it exists. We can't do anything. It's an issue altogether. Our system for DOJ is definitely crude. And we don't have everything we should have. We're not working on the world's greatest system to get things done. I do believe what Harry suggested would be a good idea. So it would be nice. Yeah, so I was under the impression they had it too, but I guess fucking not. I guess everybody's making the same pay in PD and EMS. That means even mechanics in restaurants aren't making anything different. Which, that's kind of shitty, if you ask me. Because if you're dealing with more responsibility and more problems and stuff, you should be getting paid more.
The better Tommy speaking.
Hello, Tommy. So we got some of those issues sorted. I gotta get with Robert so we can get your case moving along, but I did find out what the issue was.
Yeah.
His command went on strike because they weren't getting paid to do any of the work.
It sounds like an internal problem more than anything else.
Yeah. Well, that's the problem too. So, funny enough, we had no ability to actually get to the discovery either. So there was a problem there too as well.
Why?
It's fine, really.
We used to have the DOJ website, right?
Yeah.
When we set dates and everything, we'd have discovery and everything in there. We don't exactly have that right now.
They used to get sent directly to the attorneys and judges. That's the way it worked for my case.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. We're not technically supposed to do that. We're actually supposed to do it through an official way. So it's not...
That was official, though.
Well, so originally what was going on is it was getting sent to us, and then it was getting sent to a particular area where we could review it as DOJ. But the only problem is that when it comes down to it, the other lawyer can't view it, and they have to also, like in this case, PD wants to make sure that nobody else is viewing it, shouldn't be viewing it. which makes sense.
Do you need me to bring
I mean, at the end of the day, the attorney sends it to, okay, hypothetically speaking, you ready for this one?
Mhm.
I'm a smart guy. The attorney gets it, gives it to Winston. Winston turns around and gives it to me.
Yeah.
There's no law that says you can't do that. It's discovery. You can bring in outside help to look over discovery. So that kind of makes no sense to me, like how that's being said.
It's mostly because say that stuff gets out to say like the people doing Weasel News or whatever. You know, and then
that falls under the
gets out.
attorneys then, though.
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
falls
that
under the
comes out.
attorneys.
That's what they're worried about.
That's the
It's not-
that's the client attorney privilege that gets broken. At the end of the day, there's nothing to that. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of a bullshit reason to withhold a discovery 2 days before. Not even we're just gonna call it a day before a major trial in the city goes out. You know?
That was the thing. Apparently, they had asked for it to be done officially because the DOJ system is very crude. Which I can't deny that it's not, right? They had asked for, like, after you dealt with your case, that we actually had it like the old days where we actually set dates and everything was.
I didn't even get my
DOJ.
discovery except for 20 minutes before my trial. I didn't need the discovery for my trial when I went and did the Riley case.
Well, that was the
I didn't
other
need
thing
it
that Harry
because I
also-
knew what I was getting into.
Well, that was also the other thing that Harry brought up, is that we also don't have a time constraint set on discovery either.
I mean, be realistic with it. If you don't see, it's just that's bullshit reasons, man. That's when Rodney grows a pair. That's when Rodney grows a pair, and he says, "This is how it's going to be," or I'm.
Yeah. Well, we have it now. And I told him we would have to set that, but the problem is it's not. It's like I said, I can only step so far before I step out of bounds, and then I'm gonna get my ass chewed.
Yeah, but you're a judge and holding down the court. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the issue is technically speaking, right? When it comes down to it, I'm only supposed to handle court cases, warrants, and certain stuff like that. Senior judges do all that. So if I step outside of my lane, I can end up getting my ass chewed and fired at the same time.
That's just ridiculous.
We have certain responsibilities we're allowed to do as judges. I mean, I've been overstepping.
Hang on 1 second. Are you guys done in the pit? Awesome, thank you.
I've been overstepping my bounds quite a bit trying to handle this stuff. Harry also is well aware of that as well. Harry is gonna actually probably apologize to Mr. Winston about it.
Can I call you right back, Rodney? Hang on 1 second. I'm gonna call you right back. All right, bye.
Sure. Well, technically speaking, none of that information is ever supposed to get out to the public. That is all private record. It's not supposed to be out in the public. It's never supposed to be. That's part of the DOJ. Oh, I apologize. I do it by instinct. It's I apologize. But yeah, when it comes down to it, none of that stuff's ever supposed to be out in public. That's the way DOJ's always been. If somebody obtains something they shouldn't have in their possession, right? If somebody gives it to Nick that has nothing to do with the case, and they're like, "Oh, well, we want you to see this." That's not supposed to happen. It's only supposed to happen. The information is only supposed to actually be seen by the lawyer. Not even the client is actually supposed to see that evidence. And that's so we can build a case. Now, me personally, anytime I did do it, I'd let them see the case, but like they weren't. I specifically made them understand that you're going to be able to view this, but you cannot give it to anybody else. This is for our case and our case only. It is not meant to be in anybody else's hands. That's the way DOJ's always been in Redline. We do have that taken care of. Let me call him really quick.
Hey, Judge, how's it going?
Not too bad. Your discovery will be posted by the end of the night.
Hell yeah.
This way it gives you at least 48 hours and we don't have to reschedule.
Yeah, I will. I'll have to speak to Vincent tomorrow then.
Yeah.
Alright, no
just
worries.
make sure if you have anybody you're calling upon, witnesses or anything like that, you put your discovery in for them as well.
I mean, I have no paperwork to put in anyway.
Well, just anything that you're going to bring up that might be questionable to them, that is discovery for them, you need to make sure you post it in there as well.
I can't think of anything that I'd need to put in, as I say.
Yeah, I'm just letting you know now, so you're aware. Harry did apologize. It's not that he was trying to hold things up. They're not. He did explain what it was. They're not getting paid to deal with any of this stuff. And everybody's being paid what a trainee's being paid. It doesn't matter what rank they are.
What do you mean everyone's getting paid what a trainee's getting paid?
So even Harry gets paid what a trainee is getting paid. Any of their command members are getting paid. All of them have a set pay wage, and that's it. So, like EMS, if you start at EMS and they're all getting paid, like base is 3,800, they're all getting 3,800.
Okay. I thought every rank got a pay increase.
I thought so too, but apparently not.
Since when?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like I told him, I wouldn't know unless I was PD, and unfortunately I'm DOJ, so like I didn't know that. Like I'm not a manager anywhere else, so it wasn't like I would know that the pay scales don't change.
Okay, I didn't know that. Genuinely. Alright, no, that's understandable. I can see why they'd be a bit fucking pissed off like that, yeah.
Yeah. So, but it'll be posted by the end of tonight. I already talked to Harry. So, just keep an eye on that. You should be able to see it in the main website.
Yeah, I can see it all in the main website, yeah.
Yep, you should be able to see that. So once it gets posted, start going over it, and hopefully we'll have everything ready by, Saturday.
Yeah, they're gonna make sure all officers that were present are available during that time.
They're going to try. I can't make any promises on that one. Right now they're having an internal issue where people are on strike because of the pay. So.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I mean, as long as the main perpetrators are there, that's all I really care about. I'm not worried about all the others. The semi-witnesses.
Yeah. I mean, there'll be people there. But I can't attest to who.
Alrighty, no worries. Appreciate you, buddy.
Yep, not a problem.
Alright, you take it easy. I'll catch you in a bit.
Alright, you too. Let me see if Mr. Winston's about.
Your call.
He's not. Okay. Alright, I need to. Where's the nearest fucking garage? No, way up there. Fuck. Or I can go right down here. I mean, if he does, like I've already specified to him, if they want to call witnesses, they got to call witnesses. And they got to put it in discovery. Local. Why is the local dressed like a fucking lawyer driving a fucking flying helicopter? Well, that's the thing. Everything's overly complicated. We don't have the ability to set discovery channels and stuff, which he is right. We don't, and it should really realistically be done. So that we can set dates and actually do things officially by DOJ. Like, this is why I originally wanted to take over DOJ going into 2.0. But, Havoc ended up taking over, you know, the position. You know, I mean, I get it to an extent.
Get in the damn car. Get in the car. Whoever's car that is, he's in that car now. God damn it! This is 2 days in a row now.
Oh good. This is no good.
Hey,
Oh,
Fox,
he's
why do you guys look like off-brand Smurfs?
Am I dealing with this guy?
All right. Long story short, we all
Talk to
thought the
that
same
guy.
person. She gave us pink chlamydia.
Man is sold. I'm now.
And I am.
Okay, so, so basically, Rodney, let me explain how things happen, okay? So, Dan
check him real
fucked a
quick.
random
see if he's
girl,
alive.
Wait a
and
minute.
then all of us just gave Dan a hug.
Okay,
go?
that
And now
explains
he's
Fox.
gone.
Familiar.
I've never seen you in that color. Who are you?
No, he's gone.
Do I know
I'm
Oh no, there he is again.
Sergeant Zach Fox, Los Santos Police Department. Most uncomfortable in this color, actually.
Arrest his ass.
Yeah,
Arrest
I
his
don't know. You
ass.
just remind me of this guy who broke a door yesterday,
on
but he
the
paid
floor?
for it,
I don't know
so
if I'm on the
I don't know if
floor.
that was you or not.
Sorry,
That guy's chill.
man.
I got you. One second. Give me a second.
Okay.
Fox,
Well,
what have
pardon my
you
confusion.
done?
No worries.
My knees that were in the floor.
No, they got spray painted by, you know.
Mr.
Yes?
Dangerfields, right?
Yes.
You own a farm.
Yes.
Would you be interested in buying a 400 kg truck? Storage van?
I'd have to see how much money I have.
How much would you be willing to offer for?
I mean, I think the last time I looked at it, they were like 400K new.
Yeah, I'm trying to buy an S-Class at the moment, so I'm trying to sell my one. I used to use for mining. It's fully upgraded, got some customizations on her.
Okay. How much would you be looking at?
Come on.
How do we get it off?
Because I'm a little bit desperate on cash, I would be doing dealer price.
You gonna show me how?
I'd have to go to the farm to pull out money. Because I only have 190K on me right now. I think I have like 700K.
I mean, if you want, yeah, sure, I don't mind. Do you want me to drive you there?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, sure, follow me. I'll get the. Yeah, there's a nice S-Class I'm planning to buy that I know is getting stuck.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll pull the van out for you if you want. I've already emptied it. I got my stuff out. I used to do a lot of mining and resource selling coal. So I fill up the van with loads of coal.
Yeah, it's very good for that.
Come on in. Where's your farm?
It's on Grapeseed Ave.
Can you GPS that, please?
There we go. It'd probably be easier to hit the train station and then hit Sandy.
Oh yeah, we can do that. No problem. But yeah, this is the van, 400 kg. Honestly, it treated me amazingly.
Yeah, I mean, that's the
really
nice thing
good.
about it. It's good. It's
I have
good
two
for
of them.
handling
That's why I'm
things.
willing to sell one. I bought two of them.
Yeah, well, I went to go buy one actually, so it kind of works out. I went to go buy one, and somebody had bought mine that I had.
They sell out so quickly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to find a second-hand one from a guy that didn't want it anymore. Apparently he thought it would have more storage. It's already really good, so I'm a bit confused.
Yeah, I'm confused on that one too.
What the hell?
Oh,
Are you okay?
I got jizzed on by a unicorn.
Oh, all right. Well, that sounds like a you problem.
It's great.
Oh shit! Sorry.
I doubt they're gonna rob me. I don't care about the VIN. It's a storage vehicle. I'm not gonna be driving it.
Did you see that new art show at the Mount Bank? Totally.
Plus, he wouldn't also upgrade it and do all that changes to it to just have it possibly be impounded.
The hell? Oh, I wonder whether there's a van there.
Yeah, I couldn't honestly tell you. There's always weird vehicles here.
Yeah. Does your farm buy coal?
No, I actually work with Bucket.
Oh, no worries. I was gonna say, I do coal runs. That's why I had the van.
Yeah, I work with Bucket. Bucket makes glass and all kinds of stuff for us.
Oh, never met you. Glad to meet you.
Oh, hello again.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, my name is Robert Rowstone. I've been around for a little while. I might need to take a note. Do you ever need to buy any minerals or anything? That's what my market is. That's my job.
Hey, okay, sorry about
selling
that.
Minerals and stuff.
Not really. And Tommy, can I give you a call back really quick? I'm doing a deal.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, I'll call you right back.
All right, bye.
Okay, bye.
Yeah, no worries, man. I got you. There's some other farm. I hook up the wine people with some stuff.
Yeah, I deal. So when I started the farm, it was just me doing it. I was doing everything, and then
Yeah,
I got in with Bucket. He owns the foundry, and ever since we've been working together. I've been cutting him
Bucket,
in
is
on
that the what's his name? The American guy that got redneck a little bit?
Yeah,
I've seen him.
He's the American redneck.
Yeah, I'll wait for you outside, and then there's a garage nearby. We can sort it there.
Yeah.
Please get back to jobs. Here you go, man. I'll wait for you here.
Give me 1 second. I doubt he's gonna mess with me right now. Hey, he already knows I'm dealing with too much. Cashier. Nope, I don't want to deposit one. Where we go? Do that.
You good?
Yep, all good.
Right,
Now,
hopefully,
do you want it in cash or do you want it transferred?
Do you have it cash right now?
When we go up to the garage up there, we can hit an ATM there and pull it out.
I don't mind. You have it in your bank right now, so I'll just charge you.
Yeah.
No worries, I'll charge you, man. No
Yeah, if you got a billing machine, that'll work too. I
I've
didn't
been
think
doing
about that.
some. There you go, man. All right, yeah, let me go to the car and I'll transfer it over.
Yeah, I forgot all about the billing machines. I'm glad you said something.
Yeah, I know you're good. I said this thing is pretty juiced up. The only thing it doesn't have is really upgrades. I use it for storage. I just made it look nice.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, at least make it look nice if you're going to be having it out and you're just throwing stuff in it.
Hold on, I'm going to phone call. Oh, it might be someone else trying to buy. Hello? Yeah, what's up? Hold on, I'll call you back in a second, man.
No, I don't know if that's actually.
No, it's already sold. I'm sorry. Yeah. No worries, man. Next time. All right, let me transfer it. What's your ID?
120.
There you go, man. All yours.
Appreciate it. Nice doing business.
You
with
enjoy the van. You enjoy it, man. It's a great vehicle.
I appreciate it. Look at that. We got a jogger. I got so many fucking cars now. I don't think I'm gonna be buying any new cars for a while. Fuck, I forgot my car is fucking down in Legion still. Yeah, the farms are so they're good money. Right now, they're not as good money as they used to be. So it's one of those things where like if you buy into a farm, like farms can be decent money, but you don't really want to put that much effort into it. Let me call Tommy back before I fucking forget.
Yellow.
Hey, sorry, I was buying a jogger.
Oh, nice. Ooh, nice. I need to
Yeah.
get one.
Well, I mean, so originally the one I was going to buy, it ended up being bought by Max. And then Max sold it to Bucket. And then Bucket thought about what I was saying about getting one ordered in, and he felt bad. I said, don't worry about it. I'll get one eventually.
Okay, nice.
So it's just so I can also store more stuff for the farm and stuff.
Yeah, that works.
Another business expense, if you will. Not that I haven't put $7 million into the farm already, but
Right.
No, we're supposed to be like I'm trying to get things dealt with them. We're going to get a meeting going because I right now it's touch base here, touch base there with one person, and it's overly complicated instead of actually having a meeting. Which, like I told them, we need to sit down and actually have a meeting. Murphy, the commissioners, the judges, the mayor, like we all need to sit down and get this stuff in order.
Yeah. Yeah, makes sense.
Because everything's out of whack, and it all stemmed like it is a crude system. I give it that, and I can't say he's wrong in that regard. But also having a lawyer drop the ball like more than one, it created more work for us, more work for them, just a general headache. And of course, people are losing. I guess you can say faith in the DOJ system because of what that lawyer did too, which has a lot of people looking at me cross-eyed, and I'm like, I'm not that guy. I don't have that kind of power, so it's one of those things where it's like I told them, we have to have a meeting. That's what it comes down to. We have to have a meeting, hash all this stuff out, and actually get things in order.
Yeah, I would definitely schedule something like that. That makes sense.
Yeah, because it's just right now it's like playing a game of tag, and it's not getting us anywhere. But at least we have, Mr. Winston stuff has been dealt with. He'll have his discovery, and in this case, we'll be able to get your case set up and going as well. Because I don't know how much discovery we're gonna need from their side for your case, but that's something I.
It's probably just witness testimony at that point because of
Bye.
the fact of the matter is that it was just an issue with fucking PD doing things illegally. That's all. We just need to know the who, what, why, and how of why they did that when they made those decisions.
Yeah, and we might even be able to do that in in an actual sit down meeting. There was a lot of shit.
Honestly, they're stupid to go to court for this. They really should settle out. Honestly.
Well, and that was the thing. I think the problem is that Harry's just so over the shit that he just doesn't care. I mean, he's even told me himself, like, they're not getting paid for it. He's doing everything himself. And he's like, I'm getting paid the same thing as a trainee. Like, why should I take on all these responsibilities and deal with all this stuff? He goes,
he's the fucking commissioner.
Well, yeah. Well, that's what he means.
Here's the thing. I was joking around the other day, and I said I've been clean for well over a month now. Like I'm gonna guess almost 50 days, right? We're almost 2 months of me being clean. I think pretty close to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I could run for mayor next term. I don't want to because I don't want to get an expungement and shit. Just honestly don't have time to fucking run for mayor. I really don't. But if it was me, and this is the problem I have, and this is I feel like I had discussions with Bucket about some things, and I just feel like a lot of things are falling on deaf ears with the mayoral party. Nothing against them or anything, but example, I'd cut pay by PD and EMS by $1,000. I'd cut mechanics pay by $500. I'd leave restaurants alone. Okay, because even with the pay that PD has, there's hardly any fucking PD on, and all they do is fucking take the money and spend it on stupid shit. Look at the houses that were for sale yesterday. They're gone already. They were gone in less than an hour.
I didn't even know there was houses on sale.
Yeah, eight or 10 houses went for sale on Mirror Park yesterday.
Oh shit.
Something that the old party did, I guess.
Boy, that's really late from the whole party.
Well, it's the construction takes a little while to do, I guess.
Jeez.
But you know what I'm saying? Some of these PD officers own multiple properties because they can. They have the money. Nothing against them. Do something.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Like, talking to them. I mean, now I also understand why EMS is a lot upset too, along with restaurants and everything else, because we have no pay scale real system. They're just at whatever it is, whatever it is. So I mean,
the restaurant people work the most. They do. They gotta take their ingredients, make the ingredients, then cut the ingredients, then cook the ingredients. You know, the restaurant's not an easy gig.
No, it's not. I've done it. I work at the Rex's.
At Rex's, yeah, I know.
You know, and it really isn't. I mean, it's like mechanics can be a little hard, but not like restaurants.
Speaking of which, I need to put a letter into DOJ as well. Okay. The mayoral party is not doing anything about it, but Bob sold his operator's license.
What?
On paper. Now, you can't say anything about this, okay? Because only like 6 people know about this. So if it leaves this conversation and goes anywhere above this, then it's going to be bad. But apparently, he sold his operator's license to someone.
And that someone that was opening their mouth quite a lot was Arya, wasn't it?
What do you mean?
Arya literally went around was telling people she worked out a deal with Bob for, I don't know, 2 weeks.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Make sure you put that statement in, and make sure you address it to Murphy himself.
I will.
And I'll.
And I haven't seen Yvette or Sean around. You know.
That's not a surprise.
So there needs to be some changes made. This isn't just a money grab for these people. I see Yvette and Sean driving these S cars and expensive ass vehicles, right? And what do they got? What do they got going on right now? You know?
Yeah, I mean that's true. The other ones I can probably take care of by talking to the mayor's party myself. For the mechanic shops and stuff.
What do you mean the mechanic shops?
Like the mechanic shop in the restaurant in Rochwood.
I
had already lodged a complaint with them to start with, for them to deal with something about it. And
I think Bucket's been trying to work on it. The thing is at the end of the day, all Bucket can do is advise. You know, that's all he can do. The person who has the end all be all say within the city is Dan. So
yeah. Well, I'll get up with, because I talk to Lexi quite often. I'll get with Lexi and tell him something has to be done.
Because I've been into Bob's a lot lately, and Aria's always there. I'd assume that, you know, that's all I was told, that a deal was worked out and it was monetary, that he'll still have the rights to it or something. He'll still have his name on it, but he doesn't have time to come and deal with any of it. So, and Bob's a good friend of mine, so I'm not trying to throw him under the bus.
Yeah, no, I understand that, but Bob should have known that he can't do that in the first place.
Yeah, I think it's just him covering his ass. Because his number 2 was Mac, and you know, she's around but not around all the time.
Yeah.
So it's just a difficult line to walk, you know.
Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna step into that.
And I told Bucket, I said, here's the deal. If the mayor's party's not gonna do anything, I'm gonna take it up to DOJ at this point. I know there's plenty of people that would want to run that restaurant and have the operator license to it. You know?
Yeah.
I went to Rex's and they had a sign up that says no coffee here. Apparently their coffee supplier isn't supplying coffee anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, that's part of the problem is, I'll be honest with you, owning a farm, like, we pretty much got dropped on our head when they took the suppliers away. And like, nobody even remotely tried to talk to us about it. You know, because if they would have, I would have told them it's not possible. Literally, Rex's opened up one day. I had my farm filled to the brim. Like, food coming out of nowhere, nuggets, chicken, everything. I was sold out within 2 hours. Like, they literally got me within 2 hours. And that was them just serving the locals.
Yeah.
Like, one farm cannot sustain a restaurant no matter how much we try. And with how many farms we actually have active for food, like, it's not going to happen. I mean, I turned mine into a distillery just because we weren't making any money.
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta. It's gotta be figured out. You know, it's just a figuring out thing. But the backdoor deals can't be happening like that. That's kind of fucked. You know.
Yeah, not with those. No, I mean it's different if it's with a foundry or something like that. But I mean most people that own these places are still active. So, like, I mean, what the hell did he do with the mall? Because I mean, the only other person that runs it is Wolfenstein, and they're never here now.
Apparently, I've been told that he is now pretty much running the mall. So.
Great. So now there's nobody for the mall in Sandy either.
I'm gonna tell you, I've been to the malls. They're stocked. No one's buying this stuff now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's kind of hard because, you know, people can actually make the stuff now.
People can make it. They have other means of getting it, so it's no longer a monopoly. But the other thing too, you got to remember is there's not a whole lot of people doing the criminal stuff.
Well, yeah. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, obviously from DOJ standpoint, I don't know how much you guys really spend on something, but it really, if a criminal, you know, turns around and it takes 40 grand worth of materials to do this, and then you get caught, you lose the 40 grand in materials, and then you're also fined another 20 grand. You're already 60 grand in the hole.
That is true, but it can be very lucrative too. I'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, well, I'm not saying it isn't, but the risk is definitely very high. You know, and I mean, right now, even if you work at a legitimate job, you're only making like $21K an hour.
Is it 21K or is it 15K? I'm pretty sure it's 15K.
It might be 15. I know
I think
at
it's
one point
15.
it was like 21, but
I think it's 15. It's always been 15.
I thought it was
because it's
21.
It's 2,500 every 10.
Yeah. So I mean, honestly, like if you look at that, you're like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna have to work 2 hours just to make up my loss. You know, I understand where certain people, because some people have complained to me about it, but you know, and it's just passing stuff in Legion, but it does make sense. Like, so we don't have a lot of people doing those things because it's expensive as hell. So it makes sense. I mean, there's a lot of things that, you know, we need to work on. I don't have any control over the fines or anything like that. Like I said, we have a very crude system where we really should be sitting down and having a meeting about things, because I mean, in the long run, if the malls are selling them cheap enough, which I know Tibbs has been running the one in the city.
This is what I was told. The cost to buy those materials at the mall could literally wipe out any of the oil rigs that are out there. So the oil rigs have to sell their product at a base price of, Bucket worked all the numbers out. The numbers are actually a little ridiculous. I think it was $50 or $60 per oil, right? Just for them to even, I think it was $50 to break even, 60 to get a profit. So the goal for them was to get a profit. But the biggest problem that they had when it was all said and done with that was the malls can get it for $11 a bottle.
Yes.
So
Yeah, that's, it should really be the same.
yeah. So
yeah, there's a lot of inconsistencies.
I got bumped into that little hole, and then I got stuck in there. And then they put my tires off the ground. I got away too. What do you mean? You didn't get away? Something happened to you. It's not what you told me.
But
all right. Let me run because they're barking in my ear.
You're good. As we get things taken care of, I'll keep you posted. All right.
All right. I appreciate it.
Yep. Not a problem. You take it easy, Tommy. Be safe.
All right. You too.
All right. Bye bye.
Ciao ciao. Bye bye.
Yeah. No, but he does have a point. I've had enough of this crap. Like this is all stuff that's being handled in game instead of like us doing it the original way.
Your call. Your call is.
Hello?
Hello. You were one of the only members of the mayor's team I was able to reach out to.
Mm-hmm.
We're getting complaints from the DOJ side about the mechanic shop and the restaurant in Polito.
Okay, what's the complaint?
The operators themselves are inactive. Managers haven't been running things. Apparently it's been brought to your guys' attention and Dan hasn't done anything about it. Now, I'm not pressing the issue, but like people are starting to press the issue and they're going to press it to Murphy. And if it gets pressed to Murphy, it's going to be a bigger issue.
Yeah, I mean, I think we was going to have a sit down and talk about people that possibly need to be rethought of regarding the businesses, if that makes sense. But we was trying to get everybody about at the same time, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, because they're starting to push the issue to us. And it's like I told them, like, we're not really the ones that get involved, but if Murphy gets involved, it's usually bad. And one of them, Murphy's going to end up getting involved in, because needless to say, there's going to be a complaint pushed to Murphy. I cannot tell you what it is, but there is a business doing something that is a no-no. But it's being pressed to Murphy because it needs to be handled in a very secretive manner.
Right, okay. There's a big complaint?
Yeah. The only thing I can honestly tell you in this regard is somebody is running a business that is not the operator of the business and made a deal with the operator.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
That is a little booky.
Yes.
Well, when Don's around tomorrow, I'll let him know. I'll just drop him a message now, so then when he wakes up, he can read it.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Because honestly, we've already got like our hands are full. Like, we really can't be handling that stuff. And if Murphy has to get on with it, he's probably not gonna. He's gonna be grumpy. Because I mean, we're slam packed trying to deal with the court cases that are behind in our crude system. We're trying to work on and get things fixed. It's honestly, it's not a lot of fun. Like our hands are already slam packed full.
Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah, I'll let Dan know. I'm guessing if regarding the outcome, he will, knowing him, he'll probably just say he's had enough and kind of, sack them kind of thing and try and get the business back on to someone else, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, because I mean, the big thing is it's not like you can't get a hold of farms. I mean, farms can do things. I mean, honestly, like I own a farm. Okay, nobody gave us any heads up that we were automatically going to be leaned on, and I would have told them that it's not possible. I had my farm literally stocked to the brim before I switched it over to a distillery. Rex started serving locals. I was out of stock within 2 hours. Now, mind you, that is 4,000 kgs worth of food.
That's a lot.
So when it comes down to it, one farm can't do it. I seriously doubt many of us are really going to be able to do it, especially if they're serving locals.
Yeah.
And we also don't make any money off of doing it either. So, like, I mean, we make 15 per. Like, we don't really make any money off the food, and it takes so much to actually make it. So it's one of those things. I mean, like, farms can help out. I mean, it's not a big deal, but like, it's gonna take them time because they're gonna have to make relationships with the farms too. Whoever ends up going in.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, I'll be happy to supply some. I mean, I can't apply, a massive amount, but I can apply a little bit. Because, like, Rex's don't even have coffee beans right
now. What I can do is I can push it forward to Dan regarding the situation.
Yeah, just let them know that, they're starting to make complaints to DOJ. And, I mean, at some point it'll make it to Murphy, and I don't want it to get to Murphy. We already got one of them that's going to make it to Murphy because somebody doing something they shouldn't be doing.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I will push that forward. I'll drop down a message right now.
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, no worries. You have a good one.
All right, you too.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. The thing is technically Aria doesn't own a restaurant. So the thing is all operators are made by the government. Back during that, why it was done this way in 2.0 is to stop inactive people. Allowing that to happen is allowing inactive people. It's a reason why you're not supposed to do that. I love Bob too. If Bob didn't have the time, Bob should have never taken it. That's what that comes down to. Right, I gotta call my lady back. Yes, but a partner is the same thing, Mega. You can't do that with the businesses.
Hello?
Hello. Sorry.
Hi, apparently, CJ's, going on strike. Apparently. Is that true?
If CJ said it, maybe. I don't know.
I don't know, but I don't know. I just wanted to confirm that. I'm like, okay, is CJ really serious about this? Or am I just...
It seems like everybody's going on strike because of money.
Fair enough. I mean,
Like,
well, nobody's getting paid a living wage. What do they expect?
I mean, I get that, but, you know, that means everything's gonna fucking fall on me because I'm not gonna let it go.
I know, babe. You can only just keep in mind and remember, you can only do what you can do.
Yeah,
If
but
you can't get to it, then you
well,
can't
that's the
get
only
to it.
problem. There's gonna be so many issues if he does go on strike. Like, I can't do any of your cases.
Well, I know that, but I have a really good idea that it's probably not even gonna get there. So,
I hope not.
which sucks ass. I still gotta talk to Bucket and see what he wants to do, but other than that, I don't know. Like, this turned into a clusterfuck. So, on my end, so yeah. Anyways, let me call Bucket and I will call you back. Okay.
All right, sounds good, honey.
All right. Bye.
All right, bye. No, I haven't talked to Arya because it's not in my purview. I don't mess with that stuff. People have to remember DOJ. Like, I relay the information. That's it. Like, we're a communication. We don't mess with that stuff. All I know is she did talk about having a deal, that she worked out a deal with Bob or whatever. But if Bob's inactive and she's the one mainly running it, then that's the problem. And no, I didn't get hit with the pink curse. Pain in my ass. This is another reason why it's been hard for me to actually go and deal with this. No, because it's mega. That's not, again, I'm a branch of communication to the mayor. That's it. I don't deal with any of that stuff. That's what people are failing to understand. I do not deal with those things. Talking to them and dealing with those things are not my area. That is not what I do. And getting involved in that can get me in trouble. I mean, we're the Department of Justice, not the Department of Business. Like, the only person that deals with that stuff is Murphy. I cannot deal with that stuff. That would get me in trouble.
Hello.
Hello. Why do you look like an off-brand Smurf?
I feel sticky and shiny at the moment. I don't like it. Feels like I've been violated.
Rodney's
Extremely
wearing
violated.
a cannabis chain.
It rocks him.
Yeah, it was a present.
Oh.
It suits him quite well.
Rodney, would you happen to have some sake or something? Right now.
I mean, no.
I'll
Are
see
you
you lot
selling?
later on flying out. Party.
Yep, have fun. No, I mean, no. I've been running around putting out fires left and right.
I see.
Shit.
Are you selling them or are you not selling them?
At the moment, I don't even know what's in my farm at the moment. I literally, like I said, all I've been doing is running around, putting out fires and trying to get things in order. My head hurts.
Fair enough.
I don't blame you. My head hurts being around Lester, but yeah.
Oh, I smell and look like strawberries now. So
I don't know. You guys just look at Timu version of Smurfs.
Damn.
wow. Smith just.
I mean,
called
he
me a
might
Roomba
get you next as well, but yeah.
Yeah, the bikes do.
So just go randomly, just go up to people and say, "It's one of us."
And I think I'm gonna go take a nap. I just came here. I came here to.
I don't know if I take
but
a nap and I'll come back and I'm still looking like this.
I couldn't tell you. I just came here to actually get my car because I gotta go down to the office.
Yeah.
I came here to work with the bike. Someone said before, like 2 days ago in the shop, that there was a bike park around here in Legion. I'm trying to find it. I can't
Bike
find
park?
any bike park.
It should be down there.
Yeah. All right. Well, you guys have fun.
Isn't it?
Yeah, you too. Yes, escape. There's a skate park down there in the
I wanted my French fry. I'm gonna leave it here. Exactly. We have a separation for a reason. Come on, light. Turn green. I hate this fucking light. Hello, Mr. Winston.
Hello, Rodney. How are you?
I'd be better if I said that I didn't have a massive headache from everything.
I'm same. Well, not a headache, but I'm just kind of like getting bored with it, you know.
Yeah, no, I understand. You're completely over with it. Well, I pushed the issue. Your discovery will be in by the end of the night. Mr. Roberts said he has enough time to go over it, so we will be continuing on par with the original date.
Okay, that'd be good if we get it done this weekend. That'd be major.
Yeah. He said that he's gonna have all the discovery will be posted by the end of the night. I already talked to Mr. Roberts. He said he'll have more than enough time to go over it, and then we'll be able to proceed with the case this weekend. I don't know about Mr. Jugans yet, aka Tommy, but we'll get that sorted soon enough. I'm pushing boundaries I'm not supposed to push, but something had to be done. I did talk to Harry about it. Harry did apologize. It's not that, they were trying to hold things up, but he did enlighten me to an internal issue they're having, which seems to also be happening other places as well.
I see.
Apparently Harry's paid... Sorry, headache. Apparently Harry's paid the same as much as a PD training.
Oh, should he not talk to the mayor about it? Can't they do something about their pay?
Well, they can, but it's for the whole department, not for individual ranks.
Oh, I see.
So, his whole command went on strike.
I feel like that could be adjusted. I mean, that sucks, right? But I mean, I'm not in the system anymore, so to me, that's like, not in a rude way, but it's like boo-hoo, you know what I mean? Like, I'm still got my life on hold, and I understand that, but it's like, where is my compensation? You know what I mean? Where's my back end from that? It's kind of like that's my stand on it. It's been a month, so I'm kind of like, which part let me down, right? Is it the DOJ let me down, or the police let me down, or is it a combination of both? What's the combination of both? Would I not have some kind of compensation from that? Like, because would that be from the city? Do I need to find out from the city side, or how would I?
Yeah. So
where do I rise? Kind of
like
concerns, I guess.
Was on DOJ because of the original
Yeah, I know. So that, yeah, like that's why I'm kind of trying to figure out if I can get something somewhere, you know, either, I don't know, lawyer fees paid, or maybe I get something, because, you know, it's gonna be a month on the money, because I got arrested first, so it was like such a long wait for everything to get sorted, and I had to be like, you know, make sure I don't do anything, don't involve myself with anything, to not jeopardize the case. So it's gonna be tough, for lack of a better word.
Yeah. Well, I will speak with the other judges, and I'll try to get up with the mayor's team about it, and see what we can do. Because it was definitely, I mean, the original issue happened because the lawyer screwed up, and DOJ is not going to not say he didn't, right? And then on this other hand, I mean, Harry did all the discovery and everything for your case by himself, off the clock, not getting paid.
I'm confused about that. Would they not have all that stuff already? Like, how does that work? Like, would they not have already that stuff? Because at what point would they've been confident enough to charge me with that then? Because I'm a little bit confused. Like, that he had to do that. It wasn't like ready on the dock kind of thing.
So they had the stuff for the warrant, right? But anything else, like, I mean, the ending of your situation. You know, any officers are involved, they have to get everybody's statements, everybody's body camera, and then it all has to be put into a giant case file for the discovery. So I mean, it's not just the report from the MDT, but they have to make sure that every officer that was involved was put in it. So, like, if, say, you know, John was a part of the original, but he was never labeled anywhere, if they have to find that, and they also have to make sure that he's labeled to it, because then it would be a misleading thing if John wasn't on there, right? And he could be a key part of it, and, you know, PD could get in trouble for that. So they.
So what about if we want bring witnesses to the stand, and we have to? Would that be like the officers involved? Would be witnesses to the stand? Like that, or how would? Because are we gonna have enough time to subpoena that? Are they gonna be able to, like? Is that gonna be enough to?
Well, you don't have to subpoena that. If you want to bring up witnesses, all you got to do is let Mr. Roberts know. He puts it in the discovery so that they're aware that you're going to be calling those people as witnesses.
Okay.
That's
and
all
then
you gotta do.
And the officers involved would be, or the officers involved would be regardless being able to ask. Would they have to be a separate thing for that?
They can be brought up if you.
But
put
do we
in
have to
there-
specify them, or that we want to bring them up? Would they count as well, or?
In this case, if you tell Mr. Roberts that, you know, you want to have witness testimonies from all officers, for the case in general, you know, he can label individually, or he can label it that way. He can be very blunt about that one.
Okay, I wonder if I'm just a little.
I can't guarantee all officers will be present, because based on what
Of course,
Harry's been telling
course.
me, you know, they're having an issue with officers being on strike.
Well, they should be getting what's it called, strikes regardless for their activities that they did. Not go on strike.
Well,
these pesky cops.
when it comes down to it, if they're on strike and it hurts their case, it hurts their case.
So how does that? I was gonna say, how would that work? So does that work? Like, for example, you know, let's say, just hypothetically speaking, Officer A was a big part of it, but because we can't bring it up to the thing because he's not in there, does that mean that whole side would be ruined, or does that help me more? Or does that help them more? How would that work?
It would look better in your favor.
It looks better. Okay.
You know, it has its ups and downs, if you will. There's pros and cons to it. But there's more pros laying in your side and more cons in their side. You know, if they choose not to be here for it.
Right.
So.
Okay.
In the long run, you know, I was trying to sort it out as best as possible. I do apologize for taking so long.
It's all good. It's not it's not your fault. It's like, you know, I just either wanted to get it sorted, or I was gonna lose interest in it, kind of thing. So, and I didn't want to do something, you know, stupid and then it ruins it, kind of thing. But I was getting to that point, you know.
Yeah. No, I understand completely. You know, and I once again, I do apologize. I mean, it's not so much a hold up on our end towards the end of this. It was a mistake from the very beginning, which it is being dealt with. I'm waiting to have a meeting with Mr. Knight because apparently he might have also created a problem for some of your friends as well. So,
yeah, I've heard. I guess if you do get to speak to Murphy before me, Steve, I mean, he was quite open to it before to cover at least the lawyer fees from my side as like you know, something. See if he's still open to that, or I don't know.
If he's not about, I'll handle it myself since I'm the judge.
Well, I don't want it to come out of your personal thing. It's not. It's, you know, it's nothing to. It's not
No,
your
I mean,
thing.
I'll handle it on DOJ side. We'll take care of it.
Yeah, if I don't want it to come out from like anybody's personal thing. Like if it can be handled like other city or DOJ, pot, whatever is can handle it, then something like that will be. Then that's fine. But
I'll write it off as a DOJ expense.
Gotcha. At least that'd be something. Then, you know. Then
yeah.
The lawyer fees are paid for by.
Yeah,
you'll I guess.
Just get with Mr. Roberts. Let me know what your current fees are.
It was just I think it was 20% on like the winnings or whatever it is gonna be.
Okay. All right.
That was it. So yeah.
All right. Yeah. I'll get with him then, and I'll tell him to, you know, whatever it is, we'll do the math, and then we'll take care of that.
Gotcha. That sounds good. Okay, then. I guess I'll call him tomorrow then, or give him a message or something once we get the discovery.
Yep, sounds good.
All right, sounds good, Ronnie. Thanks for the help.
Yep, not a problem, Mr.
You take care.
You as well.
You take some paracetamol or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Yeah. Okay. See you hopefully on the 2nd.
Yep. You'll see me.
All right. Take care. Bye bye.
All right. Bye bye. Yeah, I mean, he's been nothing but patient. I can definitely give that to Atlanta. It was all PD fucking with things they shouldn't have been fucking with. It comes down to being a problem in that regard. Let me see here. Take a look. Yeah, I mean, regardless of how that goes, like, I mean, we're gonna have the court case work. But it's all stuff I'm gonna end up going through during the court hearing. But let me see. Where's fucking CJ?
Your call has been.
Of course, he's not fucking around. Great. Gov and DOJ parking. I should park right there. Yeah. Well, I mean, that's the thing. Atlanta understands. Like, if we're having a problem and somebody says, "Hey, you know, this is the problem," right? Atlanta will do his best to help the problem along. Just like, you know, Havoc's trying to too. But some people are also being very unreasonable about it as well. You know, in certain cases. Now, the pay ranking scale, I don't know what happened. I don't even know if the system allows it. You know, that's the question. We don't know if it's something that can be dealt with or not. So that's something that they're going to have to look into. I mean, you would think you could because, right, if I go here, because I can't do it in my regular right now. If I go into my lawyer judge, right, Businesses. If I go in here to employees, right? I can change somebody's stuff, right? Like this guy hasn't been on it forever, so I can change his grade from associate to judge. We should be able to do a pay scale off of that. I need to be able to actually do these things. There's so many people I have to fire. It's not even funny. He's not around. I'm gonna do this. Because I've had enough. Nick Holden, I think is his name. Holden. Well, that's the thing. Legitimately, it's what I was meaning to do coming into 2.0. Alexander Fairmont. I'm there, so we're good there. Everybody else has been on. Even David Reese has been on recently. But he didn't work any. John hasn't been working any either. Maverick. Better fucking get on and start doing some fucking hours, motherfucker. Alright. But ideally, we should be able to do that. Alright. Alright, so let me post these two names. Alright, so that information's been sent to them for an activity. So we can get that going. What the fuck was I doing again? Shit. I forgot. It's gonna end up. I'm not gonna lie. More than likely, a lot of this stuff's probably gonna end up landing in my lap, which I don't mind dealing with. I really don't. But the issue is Havoc's already a busy freaking person. Like, was I gonna do now? I was gonna call somebody, but now I don't remember who the fuck I was gonna call. Shitballs. I don't remember. Well, the issue is they're just not paid. Like, it'd be different if they had a role where they're getting paid to do that stuff, and it doesn't show that they're on active duty as PD, to where people can go do crimes and stuff, and they're at least getting paid. So it would be nice to actually have an internal affairs, like, job. Actually, you know what? No idea.
Guten Tag.
Hey, are you super busy?
What's up?
Well, I was actually thinking about something, right? Because you guys aren't getting paid to deal with the stuff, right?
Yeah.
I wonder if we can't create jobs in the workplace.
Jobs in the workplace.
Yeah. Like, actually, create an internal affairs job. And, you know,
Yeah.
you guys wouldn't be actually active as PD, and you guys would still be getting paid to do your job.
Yeah. It has been raised, but we heard nothing back, so we'll see. But
Oh, so you guys already thought about it. I'm sitting here pondering, and you guys already have an answer to it.
yeah, we had so the same thing's an issue for training, right? So a lot of the time for training, when you're taking people through a lot of training documentation and stuff like that, people don't get paid for it. So we had a big issue with it previously, and I mean, it wasn't too bad before because PD got its own funds, you know, so all our fines came into the PD bank. So I was just paying our trainers out of that. But ever since everything changed, and now the mayor runs it, yeah, everything goes into the mayor's bank. So we don't have any funding. So our trainers don't get paid either.
Have you by chance talked to the mayor at all?
I've raised some points of concern, but he hasn't got back to me yet.
Okay, I'll raise them as well. Because maybe we need to actually start making a budget so you guys actually have money to pay people for trainings and so on and so forth.
Yeah, it's rough because at the moment PD is dying on its feet. I can't lie.
Yeah. Well, I've noticed that myself.
It's bad.
You know, and I'm DOJ. It's really bad when DOJ is saying they're noticing it.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly right.
So I will try to get that dealt with. I'll talk to the mayor's team myself as well and see if we can't propose some kind of budget. For not only because I mean it's not just you guys too. I mean the EMS doesn't get paid for training either. I don't believe, but they're more relaxed as well, so it's not as bad as it is for you guys.
Yeah, this is it.
Well,
all
right, sounds good.
You know, I just had I was talking to Riley and she's got Cletus as a client, and he wanted us to change some policies and everything would be good. But I'm not doing that. I'm not getting strong armed into it. So now he wants to go to court. But I mean, realistically, he's probably got weeks before he's at court because we just haven't got the time.
Well, at the moment we're having that same problem. Because I just got wind that CJ might be going on strike himself because he's not getting paid. So.
Yeah, so it's just going to be you. So that's going to be rough.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks like I'm in the same boat with you without a paddle.
Yeah, this is it. Well, I was just saying over radio. I'm getting off duty. I'm going to send over that discovery stuff. So.
Yep.
I'll get that done.
I'll see if I can't get a hold of Lexi since she's the deputy mayor and see if we can't propose some kind of budget.
Yeah. No worries.
All right. I appreciate it, sir.
No worries. Bye bye.
All right. Bye bye. Lexi's even about. I don't even know if Lexi's even been about.
Your
Alright, let's see if Bucket's about, at least. Oh, Bucket is about.
Bucket speaking.
Ah, sorry, headache. How's it going, Bucket? Are you super busy?
Possibly.
Well, it's for the mayor's team stuff. That's why I was asking. So I've been encountering a lot of problems, a lot of unhappy people.
Uh-oh.
So, you know the issues we've been having with DOJ and PD and officers not really being about and stuff?
Yep.
So, it's because of money.
Shut the fuck up.
Nope.
What do you mean it's because of money?
So, I mean, they have a legitimate complaint, and I give them that for this. They're complaining about, like, when they have to stop and they have to deal with anything for subpoenas and stuff, right? They can't do that on duty. So they have to do that off duty, so they don't get paid for it.
Oh, you know what? Okay, so I actually just had an idea I was talking to my buddies about earlier, and I'm going to pitch it to our team, but we wanted to work with you guys to see what you thought about this. Okay, so picture this, right? Like, obviously, PD has to do a lot of shit when it comes to looking into this stuff, reviewing all that stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if there was a way you could have PD lawyers and their job and responsibility would be to be able to be on duty and do that, either that or they get a much, much bigger cut from the government for every case that they go represent.
I mean,
like that way,
yeah, it's very possible.
you know, they got something.
I mean, right now, I mean, I was going to propose, because they're also, like, they have to train people off duty, obviously. You know, for certain things, obviously.
Cops are here. Shit, I gotta let you go.
All right. We'll wait for Bucket. And then we'll wrap up. Monster list. Oh, crap. All right. Nope. I'm literally sitting here trying to help them fix problems. Like, it's not even my job. let's see here.
Hey, Rodney. What's...
Hello. Question.
Yeah.
Are all of you all paid the same?
Yeah, every rank's paid the same.
Okay. I thought so. Okay.
Trainee might be a little bit less. That's the only one I'm not 100% sure about. But I know 100% sure after trainee, everybody gets the same. I think trainee is the same too, though.
Okay. Well, I'm kind of investigating something because there's a lot of unhappy people. Which
Unhappy
makes sense.
about what?
When you go up further the chain in the ranks of power, you know, you get more responsibility, right? More
Yeah.
things you gotta deal with and stuff, and they're all being paid the same amount as everybody that is below them.
Yeah, I guess that's fair, but like at the same time, even when we used to have the pay rank, it was like such a minuscule amount that it barely mattered. I mean, like it was like $50 or something, you know.
Yeah.
Per pay scale, but I don't know.
Well, yeah, I mean, now it can actually be set by the mayor, and they can actually sit down and actually have a talk about those things, right? In this regard, right, we're having a bit of an issue. So when you think about it, like I don't remember exactly which rank you are, but if you're
I'm M5.
Okay, yeah. So if you were a part of the IA team for EMS, if you're handling something, you're doing it off the clock, so you're not getting paid.
Yeah.
That's
no, that's
problematic.
understandable.
So, I mean, and you guys aren't getting trained. When you guys are training somebody, you're getting paid for trainings.
No, we get paid for trainings. We do that on duty most of the time.
Yeah, but you do
We're
that on
supposed to.
duty, but you're not getting any upgrade and paid to train somebody.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, that's true. That's fair.
all right,
I
the
get
mayor's
where they're
team
coming
is,
from.
They're calling me back, so I'll let you go. I appreciate it.
Okay. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bucket speaking.
Hey, Bucket. Sorry, hey, busy man.
Yeah, I figured. Sorry. Just wanted to call you back.
Yeah, no, you're good. So the only issue is like they have trainings and stuff. So I was gonna propose at least for a temporary fix until we can actually figure something out. That with the mayor's team we work out some kind of budget to work between PD and EMS for trainings and anything they have to do off duty, so they at least get paid. Obviously, it would have to be notated by a member of their command or whatever. You know what's being paid out and why. Right.
Yeah, I mean that's not the worst thing. If they could like write down the number of oh my god, how did you manage that? Yeah, if they want to like document the number of people that were all needing it, I don't think there'd be that much money.
No, it shouldn't be incredibly terrible, to be honest.
No.
I mean, it right now, I mean, it's just a temporary solution to it too, because it's like I talked to Harry, it's like, well, if we create jobs in the workplace, right, if we actually we create an internal affairs actual job that, you know, IA can, you know, clock into, and they can do their job and still get paid to do so without abusing that. You know, they can still get paid while doing their job. You know?
Yeah, true. Oh my god! Oh, fucking the car's on fire! We gotta get out! Stop the car! Get out of the fucking car! We're gonna blow! Holy shit! If the phone hangs up, holy fuck! She hit a fucking guardrail and the thing burst into fucking! I got hit by a local. Goddamn!
Jeez,
holy
you
shit!
sound like you're having one hell of a day.
It is definitely. Oh my god! The car blew up. Holy fuck!
Jesus.
Wow. Oh shit, now locals beating somebody up.
Oh god.
Oh fuck, he knocked her out. Oh my god, you gotta be fucking joking. I'm gonna have to call you back. This went from bad to worse.
Oh Jesus. Alright. Jesus Christ. I need gas. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. But yeah, we can work out something with the mayor's team. Work out some kind of budget for them, which I mean, it should have been done even in the very beginning. That was Wolfenstein and Seth not doing their jobs in the first place. Like, there were supposed to be budgets and stuff that was supposed to be done. Now, I don't know if that was directly just their fault too, because PD should have really put in budget requests and shit like that. Yeah, that actually was quite funny over the phone, the way it was being described. I wonder, have they put anything new in the funny cars thing? I don't think they did. I think it's still all the same. I think it's all the same. I don't think they've done anything. Oh no, they took them all out. 7 vaulted. So they're vaulted. Oh, it ate my car, you bastards. Fuck you, Benny. Eat my car. Asshole. Yeah, we're gonna wrap up with Bucket, and then we're probably gonna call it for the rest of the night, but we gotta wait for Bucket to call us back. Of course, I filled up my gas tank and lost all my gas. Alright, I got a half a tank. I lost half a tank, it'll be fine.
What the fuck? Shit! What was that? No!
I was supposed to go to the beach, but they completely shut down the Elysian Fields freeway.
This isn't funny!
I think I just saw JoJo. Yeah, my guy is getting a little hungry.
No, all the surface roads were fucked because of it.
Hi, JoJo.
Oh, hello. You alright?
Yeah, I'm good. I just seen you. I figured I'd say hi.
Ah, yeah, just having a little look. Ain't much.
Yeah, don't blame you. Maybe we'll get some new stock intake soon.
Didn't even get to leave the office for 2 minutes today.
I just like driving around with a little French fry.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it.
Doesn't tip
Oh,
either.
God. You see that fucking local over there in the air?
Yeah, I see quite a few of them.
It's weird. What the fuck?
Yeah, I've been seeing a few weird things, so I can't say anything.
Yeah, there's a few weird things going on.
Like every once in a while when I drive by this dealership, I see it full of cars on the inside.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
I just
I
got
went
done
to
talking to
Legion.
Harry and shit not long ago.
Oh yeah, I went to Legion. No one was there, surprisingly.
Yeah, everybody's been bouncing about.
Hmm.
I mean, I was just talking to Bucket, and he sounded like he was having a hell of a time.
Shit.
Yeah. Sounded like a local kind of made things worse. Went up and beat one of his friends up.
Oh, sounds about right.
These locals, man, they're so much more irritable than they used to be. I blame Bet for
it's
that
kinda-
one.
Yeah, I agree. Pretty stupid.
Well, they're stupid, but they're aggressive too. It's like their brains got replaced with alligator brains.
I know, they're always so angry now.
Yeah.
It wasn't me.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, he's just checking into the ship. Oh,
Yeah, he must be bored too.
guess so.
It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, there's really not much going on right now.
Yeah, not really. Seems a bit quiet.
Yeah.
That was quick.
Yeah, I've been waiting for a Solon for like a week or two.
Oh, okay.
Around, man.
Make sure you keep checking every day. You never know.
That's what I've been doing, brother.
Have fun.
Have a good day.
Yep. Alright, well, I'll let you have some fun. I'm gonna go bolt
Alrighty.
off, and I'm just waiting on
Yep.
Bucket to call me back, and then I'm probably gonna go take a nap myself.
Yeah, don't blame you. Right, you have fun, Rodney.
Yep, you be safe, buddy.
Bye.
We love JoJo. JoJo's awesome.
We all meet again.
It's a fucking party.
Yeah.
Is it a party?
We have 4 people. Quick, street race.
Sure, let's do it.
Please don't, because I will have to pull you over.
Let's go.
I'm a judge, so I can't. You saw nothing. I beat that red light. Yeah, fuck this. I'm not sitting here forever. I got shit to do. Yeah. You see the big C in there? That stands for Carmine's prison. Carmine's in there a lot. I'm just joking. I don't know. So we got the court case on Saturday, which we have confirmed we can do. saw nothing. Let's see. He's probably been making alcohol for all I know. I've kind of just been putting it on hold because, like, it's just so expensive. Yeah, he's kind of have it on hold too. So we're on hold on the alcohol. Alright, time to hit this full blast.
What is this?
That's my burnt French fry.
Sound like I'm listening to church bells then.
Yeah, it's funeral music.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
I just put the can. I thought, what the fuck? I was looking around for who's playing like fancy music thing. I don't know.
Yeah, because it's a burnt French fry, so I have the funeral music on it for the horn.
That car should be a 2-seater.
Should be, but it's not.
Yeah, you can get someone in the back of it, but it's yep.
Yeah.
Ah, okay. Well.
Alright, well, have fun. I'm gonna disappear.
Yes, I am too now. I'm not here, but I'm mechanic work.
Yep. Alright, have fun.
Alright, see you, bye-bye.
Alright, I am going to call it there. Cause I doubt he's gonna let me back up. So give me a moment, because I'm probably going to just move everybody over and what have you. Do content live. And then we're going to do details. Oh, no, customization. Redirect. And we're going to do bucket. I'm going to send you guys over to bucket. Alright. And I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. I will catch everybody next time. I appreciate you guys hanging out. I don't know what you're talking about, Skip Trace. I'm innocent. But I appreciate you guys. We'll be back at it again tomorrow. And you guys